welcome.
How did you?
It auto-landed us.
Yes, but welcome. Welcome to my Planetfall stream. If you wonder why this is called this, I just want to say I apologise for anything I did in the past of Planetfall. I was an idiot. Case in point, look at all my streams, I was an idiot and I lost. Now, I got big brain and I got better. That's why it's called this.
James.
Just for
is
that
Volt? Is that
You've
Volt?
seen it, yes!
Oh, James!
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen it yet.
James!
Yes. If you all want to know what I'm talking
What do
about,
you
I
want?
posted a video on our group chat. I'm not going to send it to any of us on the Discord chat because it's... it's my age thing, age restriction.
James, your age range should not exist.
It doesn't exist.
Hope James, you should be careful.
Yeah, I didn't say it, it says everything. Also, I'm fairly confident I've got a good start here. I've got a good start.
I'm fairly confident.
James is like that lemur from the meme where he's hanging on by a tiny branch and saying, "This is fine. I'm fine."
Yeah, it chopped a knife. Yeah, I would do that. I'd be like, yeah, fine, it's totally fine.
What are you doing? King Julian, I got the died. Mort, what are you doing? King Julian! Mort, you shot me in my cerebral vortex. I cannot move it anymore.
Also, yeah, I'll talk to you
But
after,
alright.
Brian. I'll talk to you
Yes.
after adults, because
What? What happened?
no.
Oh, okay. Does that have to do with something? Alright. Think I saw what you're talking about.
You see the photo?
No, not the photo. Oh, you're talking about the photo. I thought you were talking about something else. Okay.
Yeah.
Making
By the
sure.
way, I'll send it to your Discord if you can't see it.
No, I can see it. I just have to start up. But alright, I'm gonna start up. Oh, hold on. I forgot to put this up.
Yeah, I don't have any cameras on, 'cause, like, both of this is
By
too
the way,
complicated.
buddy, I'm very tired because I stayed up all night playing. Worked on it, getting $300,000.
I
feel
call
like
that
I
a good
should
match in
match.
6.7.
Woo! We all landed. Woo! I landed without it showing. It doesn't matter because we've seen this game a million times. Welcome! Because it crashes all the time. But not anymore. Now it only crashes...
Watching crashes
if I
right now.
If I stupidly... No, we figured out two reasons. Sometimes it will still crash when you exit the game. I'm okay with that. Because, you know, the stream will be over before that happens. So, that's okay. The other one was my stupidity because I moved a unit and you hadn't joined it and I didn't know. So, it permanently unsynced you instead of reloading it. But, oh well. We'll have to just keep those in mind and we should be fine. But welcome everyone back to a
Nobody do
game.
this at home, okay? This is very dangerous stuff.
Yes, with bribes. But welcome everyone. To
Planetfall!
Yeah! Also, I'm back to the one we left off on. You remember these guys, right? The Star
Yeah,
Kings.
the Kirko. Oh wait,
Well,
I mean, no, I forgot the Star
Prime, I tell you what, Ada, it's just a fight between me and you. We'll bully Prime along the way.
I told you, I'm gonna kill Prime first, so I can have extra territory.
Hey, no, I will kill him first before you get there. Prime is busy.
Hey!
Right, here's how it is. He's got, basically, we're two charging balls at this little man. And he's like, which ball do I want to face first?
Yo, Farseer, welcome. Hello.
Farseer! Hey, how you doing?
Welcome
Prime
to
is on drugs,
with-
please help him.
Right, and welcome to Prime, who has not slept at all.
Wow!
Because he decided to play War Thunder all night.
I have $300,000
So he's probably gonna die.
Depression.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna die first in this playthrough, just so everyone know.
Yeah, and it's basically during this playthrough, it's gonna be a competition mainly between me and Ardot. Prime will just die and along the way. We'll bully him along the way, and we might help if we feel generous. I have a feeling you're not though, and I'm not, so we're gonna kill him.
Remember that stream that we did a while ago on the Chicago?
I'm Alex. He isn't good
and
enough.
Arnott had a bottle of wine before, and he completely forgot what he did that entire stream.
I did,
So the
I
next
remember
stream
that.
we did, he's like, what the hell happened? And I was just laughing because I'm like, oh, he was drunk.
No, I remember that night, but this time,
Hey, you know what's
which is kind of funny, by the way, that when you don't sleep, you get that same feeling.
You know what's gonna happen or not?
What?
Time, me and that friend spend the night together. We always do an all-nighter.
Yeah, you're gonna never be
Do you do
awake
that as
for,
well
like,
on the
weeks.
all-nighter?
He's like never gonna have any sleep. He's just gonna be a walking zombie that's like.
Jesus.
Bro,
He won't even be able to do words anymore. He'll be like. Darius is
right now.
Darius is fighting another Bomba, and Poppy Bomber in T-34. I am doing my turn, but I was reading what Farseer was saying before we start. And he's trying to dodge. He can't see the Bomba. It must be Bomba. But he can hear the gun.
When an actual...
You know that moment when you hear James's giant bomber cannon firing in the distance, but you can't see it, but you don't know where it's at, and if it can see you?
Yeah, that's totally. It's like, god damn it, he's fired it again. Where is it?
Guys, did y'all ever realize that, like, we have lines all over our hands and on our fingers? Ah, that's so cool.
This is why we should shoot the idiots.
If this unit has precognition, give me that.
Hi James, currently watching Darius ride another bomber. I see. Welcome to the robots, Farseer. I have embraced the assembly. I am my true culinary, not food.
Culinary.
You got it.
The assembly of mine. Back off.
Also culinary.
Don't ask me why I should mention food.
My mind's like culinary.
I meant to say that your background, my brain went, yes, do you know culinary is great for cooking. And my brain went, oh, Prime, just shut up, you're making me stupider.
Me and James have temporarily switched factions.
No, permanently.
And brains.
No, temporarily, James.
No, not temporarily, no, assembly's gonna be my main thing.
No, they're not, James. They're already mine.
Yeah. Oh, you underestimate the assembly.
I'll only do that if you give me Nurgle and Warhammer 3.
There's a third option there. I say no, and I keep the assembly.
I want Khorne. I'm keeping Khorne and the assembly. They're both mine.
You can't keep both.
Nope.
I already have the
Also,
assembly.
James, that's true. You did start
And
with
I already
them.
also
I do
have
agree.
Khorne. What do you mean? I have
Khorne
both
you can
already.
keep. Khorne you can
Yeah, I
keep.
know.
I'm not arguing.
That's what I
Khorne.
said. That's what I said. I'm already keeping Khorne and I'm keeping the assembly.
But the
They're
assembly
mine.
you haven't played in a while, and James has been picking up on a lot of them. So.
What do you mean? I just played them earlier in the day. Like 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago
not with
before
us.
Yo,
James
not
started playing the
right.
assembly.
There's a difference between I played it in a day. I played it over weeks.
James played it for a week straight with them.
Fine.
I was just addicted. I was like, assembly, need to know more. I want more. I need more. It was.
No, they're mine.
No.
Yo, sup, Dev Gang? Welcome. Wait, I missed a Farseer comment as well. He knows it's there because an M26 was one shot by that thing, so he's running. I don't blame him. Heshing that thing is just...
Wait till you see the
I
British
just
Hesh.
laugh at what it does. No, it's what she's talking about. There is a British big boy gun somewhere in the trees he can't see, but he can hear it, and it killed his M26.
Oh, if you can't see that thing, that's a really dangerous sign. It's really it's like a building on wheels. If you can't see that, then you can hear it.
Well, it's probably doing the thing I keep telling you, like, get into heavy cover, because you're big. You need to have a ton of trees, a ton of things around you, So that way it's harder to see you at first
Champion,
glance.
you arrived.
So,
Hold on, I have to read your comment through this fast here. Oh, that's not it. It's Time King. Hey, I'm Time King.
another comment.
I'm
No, but,
very tired.
Well, end your
Yeah.
turn then quicker so you can fall asleep faster. Thank you, Prime.
I'm not going to sleep.
I mean, your body. Oh no, out of sync detected. Oh no.
Because you took too long to. Because you clicked the launch thing and we just sat here for 30 minutes typing.
Well, we didn't do anything, so we had to. We could start over. It resynced me. It didn't take long. It's not like that was too bad.
Hold on, don't. Nobody move. It's resyncing me too.
Okay, don't move, James. Just wait a
Now you
second.
can move.
Wait, James, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, but you went quiet, so I was like, uh-oh.
Can I move, or am I illegal to move?
Move.
Yeah, you can move now. I'm pretty sure both of us are back into normal. I think it was just getting back to normal from our last crash.
But yeah, no, assembly are mine.
Ow!
They're mine. They've always been mine.
No, yeah, you're right. They used to. No, I'm mine.
No, they're mine. They always have been.
The
Yes.
dwarves have confiscated. Let's see. Well, it turns out there's two of them.
Hold on, out of sync
Someone
detected.
Uh-oh.
Are not. I just think text for me as well.
Uh-oh. Did it full kick me? No, it's just reloading. Uh-oh. I hope
Right,
we
I'll-
didn't break it and when we out of sync it kind of hard on our own the other day.
Well, I'll wait. I won't do anything until you're all there.
I reloaded, so what about you, Prime?
I'm already in. Yeah.
Alright, keep doing your thing, James. If it keeps it up, we may have to reset it. It might be what Prime said. It might be because we tried... Because this thing seems to be allergic to streaming.
Alright, we try this again.
Entering combat.
Oh, that's what James tried to do. That's what it was. I think everything we're going to do for the first time is going to do that. It might be trying to resync itself with us like we used to have. Like I said, we had a pretty unsyncing...
And you know what I was
during
trying to
that
do?
last playthrough. That was my fault, too. What's up?
Oh no, let me just put this guy here. Though I won't have a good time. I was trying to save. Hold on. Shit, I should have been doing this first. Put you guy there.
Let's see. Well, out there's two of them. Well, it turns out there's two of them.
Oh!
Oh, no, I don't ever want to see that in my blog.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
I would have to play as the British and get one.
Planetfall, this is the problem Planetfall and Stellaris has. They both have, for some reason, problems with crashing and stuff like
They
that
do.
online.
They do. They do.
Good. Very good, Anakin. Very good. Melee to melee. Get
But
him.
but yeah, that is correct. I don't understand. Stellaris is less so to a certain extent, although I haven't played it since the DLCs.
Shotgun them.
The new one came
I can't. I
out.
don't have enough action.
So technically, it might be worse. It did
I
have
was
its
saying-
problems even back then, though. Even when we used to play it on the channel. But there's so much
Oh,
more
that
DLC.
works.
I can only imagine if it's having problems. Because I haven't got to try it lately. Because I've been waiting for the
Added
DLCs to
overseas
finish.
matchmaking
Oh, that's
and the
okay.
potato
As long as I
servers.
lose that, that's fine.
Crap. Yeah, they don't
Prime?
because of how
Whoa,
rich they
you
are.
lagged. What were you saying, bro? I didn't hear what y'all. What were you saying?
I said, with Planetfall, the reason why it's so bad is because it's all peer-to-peer. There's no dedicated
It
servers,
is,
which is dumb
yeah.
because of how rich the company is. They can do it easy.
Yeah, Paradox could do it. It's like I said, no offense to someone we used to know a long time ago.
Would you like
They're
to see
not an
something
indie
amazing?
company. If you ever see this video, they're not an indie company. Paradox is big enough to be considered a AAA. And they have enough money to be treated like one. They may not now. They've been making a lot of mistakes. But,
Let's bully him.
like, what was that game called, Prime? The one that broke?
Utopia? Or something like that.
So I don't remember what it's called. It's one of their bigger titles. It was horrible on release even on PC. And
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, you know you're messing up when you messed up when the PC version is also breaking.
Nice.
Because
You don't need to know.
you
don't need to know.
see, because one is out of sight and the other is out of range, but doesn't wait. Let's see, one is out of sight, the other is out of range, but doesn't know he's there. He's hiding right now because the giant bomber cannon have him zero. So they know where he is, they just can't get to him. They're waiting for him to peek and be like, hi! Imagine getting hit by 2 of those shells.
Yeah.
Holy shit, guys.
Yeah, to answer your second, yes, it was Warframe.
I just lost consciousness.
Oh, so you meant Volt from Warframe? Actually, yeah, I need to go look at...
No, I won't want you to, no, not the Platypus be twitching.
Yeah, I need to go look at it, hold on.
No, I'm warning you out, you'll crash.
I mean, maybe.
Nah, he's fine. But
It might be worth it.
It's technically an inside thing. It's a Warframe joke about Volt.
Yeah, I think I know what it is now. I didn't know what he meant until you said Warframe. Like, wait a minute.
Right, just look at the
Target
picture.
friendly unit gains Providence. What is this? Oh, this is a tactical. For 1 turn, granting it. What? Oh. Oh.
Remember, Ardnot barely learns what Providence is.
No. Okay, what does it do?
I don't remember it, but I know it does something cool.
I don't know if I ever noticed this the last time I played the Tam Kings.
Stupid.
The Star Kings.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read this to you? I think
Go
I
on.
chose the wrong secret tech.
Yes.
So, target friendly unit gains Providence for 1 turn. Providence granting it 100% critical chance for 1 turn. Units...
Oh yeah, I know, but I've already used that stuff.
Woo! This is still gonna be good with Celestial, though. Oh, I'm excited.
You would need,
I'm grabbing that first.
Hey, Prime Greed is what killed the T-34. That sounds like
Arnold,
me
did
every
you
time.
get- did you have a look at that
Ultimate
picture?
Gaming Bob. Sup, bro? What up, Ard? Sup, Bob?
I say, Arnold, did you have a look at that photo?
Farseer. For y'all don't know, it's gonna be like I'm high in this stream.
Gain 20% reputation and 20%.
I stayed up playing War Thunder Farseer so I could get money, and I went from 0 to 300,000.
Ooh.
He did that all in all night. I could do that in about 2 to 3 matches.
Bull.
And when
We
you're
had
at
like a
617 with
300%
with that vehicle that Darius is hiding from, it's amazing.
You have to have a big booster for that, James.
No, you don't. You know how much killing a leopard does?
I need this then. Okay.
Also,
Then
shooting
we'll
down
do this.
jets is actually quite worth it as well.
Okay, I had to read some things. I'm good now.
Yeah, did you read up? Did you look at that picture, Arnold?
Oh, let me wait till it... Okay, now it's on y'all's turn. Now I will look.
It's, yeah.
Real quick, blue screen, everyone.
Oh, are not prepare for it. Prepare your mind, body, heart, and soul.
Good. That's a good one. Sorry, and I can't stay long. No, you good, Bob. It's fine. Today's weekend streams are for just everyone whenever they can join. Anyways, it's gonna be a longer one than normal. Anyways, so
I got Necromunda
You're okay.
and 40k Space Wolves.
but yeah,
Who
you're
wants
good,
to
Bob.
watch wolves in space? Sounds boring to me.
Sounds awesome.
I mean, that actually
Sounds
does sound
like
kind of
wolves
dope.
in space. That's the most exciting thing ever. You can't run in space.
If you see a Panther 2 traveling alone, you know there's 2 giant bomber cannons looking for you. Don't shoot. All night on War Thunder, you must be hearing imaginary tanks by now. Oh, you wouldn't. You're right.
No, yeah. When you play War Thunder for that long, it gets engraved.
Right,
right now, I see your tank tracks going past. Well, then I hear the leopard, or not the leopard, the Panther's cannon firing behind me, killing me.
Society is that. Then add that to Q. Actually, just do that. Hold on.
Hey.
Add Q, then.
I am. But. Hey.
And then we'll go from there. See how far we make it.
Let's see. What do I need to get next?
Let me know when it's my turn, okay?
Alright.
God damn it! Why?
Go up first. Clear this out. Then we're gonna go over here. Clear this out.
Wow, that's a fair bit.
So how was your day,
right
Temp King, and how was your day, Farseer?
Yeah. He killed a Panther 2, was found obliterated. Yeah, well, yeah. Panther 2's good job for killing one.
How's y'all's family?
What are you asking about their family?
Mim turns the hover on, you'd be jumping in the bed trying. Oh, Mom turns the Hoover on. I'm like, I hear tank pop smoke!
Oh, I lost the unit, it's okay, I'm making one of those anyways. So I literally lost nothing.
I'm like, everybody get down! Cover!
There we go.
I get cover behind my friend, really good. I'm good.
Yeah, and I use Prime as cover.
No, James, I'd smack you and use you as cover.
No, you can't use some of the less armor than you as cover.
James, you're bigger than me.
No, yes, but you've got more armor than me.
6'1", right?
You what?
How tall are you?
I'm not about in real life, bro. I'm not about in War Thunder.
I'm on about real life.
No, I don't give a shit.
But how tall are you?
Tall enough.
How tall are you?
That hurts me. Alright, Prime's under attack.
Killed them.
Tanks incoming, bro.
What was that noise?
I mean, when my but no, when my mechs get there, the literal tanks will be incoming.
I'll kill them.
I'll kill them all.
I will kill them all. You approach a settlement. I can get tank.
See, and the irony of that, he was far behind enemy lines when this was happening, meaning no backup. That explains why he was able, even anywhere near the bomber tanks. That's what I'm gonna call him from now on, the bomber tank. The bomber tank, as you called it, Farseer.
Wait, Arda, James is the dwarves in that game. Remember, there's a bomber tank in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, there is, but it's not the same thing.
It's the same thing.
The one in War Thunder probably would actually kill the one in here just because that explosion is just too big for just a shell.
Don't worry.
The British were like,
James,
bigger explosions now.
James, remember something. Assembly
Which
mine.
is weird because you think that'd be us saying that. Bigger explosions now, but I'm like, nah, the British beat us to it.
Yeah.
They were like, nah, we can make bigger boom.
My day is amazing. Saw 234 get obliterated by 2 giant guns. Sounds awesome. By the way, tell Darius I said hi. I haven't seen him in a while. James is deaf.
When he's not playing some games, he's usually chilling in the background. Wow.
James, how tall are you though? You're like 5'10", 5'11", 5'6".
I mean, I'm tall enough, Prime. That's all you need to
How
know.
many meters are you?
I'm tall enough.
I'm barely 3 foot nothing.
Prime.
I'm probably, and that's
Prime.
being
Yeah,
generous.
I'll give you my proper measurement. I am tall enough meters.
Tall enough
Okay,
meters.
I'm gonna assume I'm taller than you. I'm gonna assume you're 5'10". I'm 5'11", so I guess I'm the tallest person here.
No, you're not.
An inch doesn't really matter.
I mean, it does with the right woman.
Alright,
Well,
not
no,
yet.
okay.
That's what I
As
was
far
gonna
as
say.
height, not duh. But as far as height, it
doesn't know
doesn't.
anything about pleasing that area.
Trust me, I may be short, but not everything is.
Oh no,
You're
yeah,
right,
You're
it's
right.
entire- everything is.
No, you're. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're right. Alright, now the only thing that's not short is your big toe, and that's it.
You're
Ah,
big.
No, my
Imagine
big
to get
toe's
a
short,
wet willy
so
from it.
I guess it's not.
Hey, man.
like I said, not everything.
You're discussing this in the minor. I'm gonna get you arrested.
Hey, man. James's fault. He's the one talking about.
Fuck you dick!
But
He's
James
the
is
one that-
Britain. I can't do it.
Yeah, but he's like, ah, man, it matters with the right woman.
But I also said that.
No lie. Oh my goodness, for a second there I thought you hit your own unit, James, but I realized those weren't yours. I was like,
it.
no!
Yes,
I don't like the way
Fire!
James is using this army. Actually, I do want to go play a private. What was I gonna play? A private
no.
playthrough with the Heritor. Because I was gonna play them, and then I forgot because Planetfall kept crashing, so we didn't do it.
Yeah.
James did it.
Good. That's dead.
Unnecessary death.
It's a scrapper. They're replaceable.
You can still save.
No, but to be honest, that's the thing with the Heritor, you don't play so close to the scrappers like you normally would, because you're eventually going to start creating drained that will replace them. So...
Yeah, now terrifying they are. Is ooh, ooh. Let's just say,
So-
I
And see,
made.
he went to the back lines to kill sniping tank hunters until the bombers showed up. But he did a good job and killed some tanks, even some Cold War tanks. Nice. And if you're on a lower level tank, you know how much experience and money that is if you actually can get some kills?
Actually, that's a good idea. Just give me my archer.
Yeah, but you have to get lucky. You have to hunt the easier to kill targets. Like, I hate to say this, like the leopards and stuff like that technically don't even have that much armor to begin with. So.
Yeah, it sucks.
Hey,
So
Farseer, do you think it's a good idea to stream either Space Wolves or Necromunda on the type of brain that I have right
Necromunda.
now?
No.
I'm not asking you!
I mean, unless they want to
Farseer.
watch you die. Ooh, I actually can't do that. Why are my units so wounded still?
Yes.
I must have some kind of special ability I didn't read.
Oh,
So-
me and Ardna are going ham on Dying Light, Sam King. Like, we are so
Need close
freaking
quarters.
overpowered compared to like the game. I don't think the game thought we should be where we're at. So we're in the second city already, but we still one-shot everything.
Yeah, we
Like,
do.
When we were fighting Rise in the pit and stuff like that, and like doing all that with Raheem and doing all that missions, we were already like level 15, just going ham. We have the
we're almost
Gotcha.
20 now. I
we're
want my
almost-
great
we're almost
sword.
rank 20.
I want my great sword.
Hey, I got the Zweihander.
Hey man, it's not time for that yet. Don't waste it.
It's mine.
It's still
But it's
2
my
years.
saying, so I'll say it whenever I want.
Yeah, but your tired brain's not realizing some things you want to save for other shit.
I do realize, but it's a teaser.
Teasers are not. If you try to do a video on it, no.
Yeah, teasers are something where you hint towards it, but you don't say it. That'd be like.
Would you like to give you an example, Brian?
No. There's a good one. Remember the Superman versus Batman movie when they, showed Doomsday in the trailer and they shouldn't have?
No, I don't actually.
Back when that movie first came out, they spoiled the hell out of that movie. Even though that movie wasn't great to begin with, they held back. They didn't hold anything back in the trailer, so everyone already knew the plot.
The Ox Shotgun is amazing when it shots those big guys with the hammer. For real, dude. It even, couple shots some of the big dudes in the next area after,
What are you talking about, the Ox Cannon?
Ox Cannon, yeah.
Yeah, that stuff is ridiculous.
Right now, he's the actual triad that wields that.
Comes with it, yeah.
And I'm the ninja.
Because we found out certain outfits have slight bonuses that are hidden on them.
Oh, okay. We were playing, when we first started, we both chose the unturned outfit just by happenstance. Anytime we kick something.
Each outfit, well, it does that naturally, but it would always one-shot. It was a guaranteed one-shot. Because with regular kicks, before you get that horrible upgrade that I'll never get next time, before you get the stun kick upgrade, which for some reason stops you from kicking them away from you, which makes no sense in real life. Sure, they still fly further than any normal person.
I don't know why they do, but they do, and they don't say what perks they have. You kind of have to just figure it out. The Ninja and the Triad have the same perk, except the Ninjas is a little bit better than Triads. They're faster.
I think the Triad makes the Ox Cannon guaranteed one shot in the head.
Oh,
because it's literally
big guys.
Because it's literally the gun that came with it.
That's not much I
can do. And your dodge is bigger than mine as a ninja.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said.
You dodge further.
That's not true for the Ox Cannon, because you shot that big dude with the weird freaking arm and with the gas tank on the back.
But I didn't hit him. I didn't hit him in the head though, or in a vital point. And I kept missing. Remember, I kept getting mad. That was me, not the cannon.
There's no perk for it.
That was me, not the cannon. Then there wouldn't be no point for the Ox character. It's mine. I'm still doing something. Why do I want to? I'm not working for you guys.
He's the free version.
I haven't seen any perk that makes me better than the ninja at all.
Because he's the free version.
You're not getting what I mean. If I took my outfit off, and tried it, I dodge the same and run the same and everything's the same except the Ox Cannon. Compared to the regular outfit. I don't think he has any speed or dodge perks like the ninja does. Because you're always faster than me on foot. Constantly. You're like a bullet.
Oh, Tam King, please don't tell me you did this. Did you get the stun kick upgrade? If you got that, bro, that just ruins the kicks.
Yeah, the kicks naturally are bad when that happens,
and then
no matter what outfit.
Super bad. Because I would drop kick zombies and send them literally across a whole street.
Yeah,
a whole block.
There's an upgrade you don't want to get with your kicks because something in the mechanics break. Instead of it just making it stun them more or break their bones, the kicking them away from you part gets rid. Everyone usually gets that upgrade because the game doesn't tell you that it's going to change the mechanic of the kick entirely.
It ruins the kick.
It does.
I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick, so y'all do your turns, and
I'm trying to figure out what I need right now.
I already got what I need.
Nope.
I got a comfortable start.
We would've done a long time ago.
Yeah, we tried that. So I wish we could too. I wish there was a reset perks, what do you call it? The reset skill points type thing. That would be so amazing. That's the only upgrade in the game that's not worth getting. Every other upgrade's amazing.
Hey,
Because there are points, unless you're late in the game and have all the big boy weapons and already got your survivor rank up there, to get like the heavy 500 per hit weapon without modifications. It actually makes it harder on you to fight zombies in massive groups. The big guys are still pretty easy as long as you got your guns. But unless you just want to go loud the whole time, which sometimes me and Prime have done that because it gets annoying to try to hack off every zombie's head when there's that many, when the kicking kind of helped with that. So, now I feel like starting a new game. No, I feel you. I did that a long time ago. I don't know, since you're streaming it, I don't know if you want to do that, but it's up to you. That is your playthrough. I did that a long time ago. When I found that out, but I forgot when we played it, me and Prime, that was a thing. So I did it again. And accidentally broke it again. But yes, that's what I did the first time. Is I decided, nope, I'm starting over. I'm not gonna do that. That's dumb. It's a dumb mechanic to change and not tell the player. Because that does help you get out of some bad stuff. Plus, I think in Dying Light 2, it's not like that, so...
I am excited for Dying Light 2. So, I don't know if you caught this, Tam King, but, the reason why everything's mutating is because of the freaking doctor.
Yeah, I don't, well, how far has he made it? I don't want to spoil anything for him.
What is he? I think he said he just finished the pit.
Okay, then he knows about Dr. Zera.
Yeah.
So, Zera's research wasn't exactly what he said it was. From what I can gather in Dying Light 2. And it's happening already in 1. I don't know how far you've made it. Once you get to the next area, which you might already be there.
He hasn't got to the next area. He finished the pit.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a new area you're going to go to so I don't spoil too much. It's those big dudes you fought in the pit, that Juggernaut dude, those start to become way more common. I'll at least say that. And things start to become more heavily armored.
He already knows. He knows they cause these on mutations.
Okay.
I don't know if you've noticed, but he caused the volatiles, the spitters.
Yeah.
When you look at it, there's armored volatiles now that start appearing to have like these metal spikes on them.
Yeah, it's getting bad. And Dying Light 2, they're even scarier.
Allow them to treat.
That's why I can't wait for that game. I'm definitely picking that game up. That's why me and
by the
Prime
way,
started
we're
doing
gonna be
it.
streaming Dying Light 2 on the channel.
That works.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why me and Prime started to play through, because I'm like, bruh, I didn't know this was gonna happen this soon, so we're like, nah, we need to play the first one and beat it again.
Then I need...
But...
No, because I...
Yeet.
Yeet.
Dying Light 2 is looking sweet. Oh, I'm so excited for Dying Light 2.
Yeah. And what's coming Tuesday.
So now I've got better.
By the way, Farseer, the challenge is almost here. Also, I missed a couple comments I need to read for Farseer. Well, it's not my turn. Let's see. Ardot question. How long do you think multi-sector war between you and James versus me and Prime and X4 Star Wars would happen? Probably midways into the game, depending on all of our starts.
Wait, Farseer took me as her teammate. Oh, I'm so honored.
No, she said multi-sector war, meaning we're all... Wait, no, hold on. James versus me and Prime. Oh, no, she did do team. I had to reread. My brain is slow today.
Yeah!
You and James versus me and Prime.
So
it probably happened pretty quickly, to be honest.
Yeah, it would.
Especially depending on who I am.
Farseer, I'm down. Let's do it.
If James has a big enough empire, I'll just play the Mandalorians and do what James knows I like to do.
Right, and I'm gonna be hunting you down.
What got me
James, I'm on your team.
doing a new playthrough too.
Oh.
Yeah, makes sense.
James, I'd be on your team,
kill him,
silly.
he's on my team.
Silly?
James, kill him anyways.
Right. I'm like, James, I'm on your team.
You are.
The only person, the only tricky things that'll be happening will be the Prime and Farseer.
Oh, that's great. It was like, James, I'm on your team. Die.
You have Mandalorian support.
I have the what is it called? I think it's just called the extended edition.
And
I have the
the
extended
Aztec
edition of Dying Light, so I have like the ninja outfit, the urban explorer, and stuff like that. All of that.
Yeah, he has more than I do. I only have a couple
Can
of
I
them. I
ask
only have
a
the free
question
ones.
about this weapon? Did we tell each other when we're modding or not?
No.
No, it's...
Well, thanks for telling us that you're modding.
No,
I mean,
I'm not.
it's still
I'm asking.
It's still a tactical game, but no.
Okay.
No. Once you're in
I
the
was
game,
just asking. What do you think I was asking?
No.
You was asking.
No.
What do you think I'm modding from? You're fucking modding. Yeah, you little bitch.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. I know you are. Exactly my point. So see, got you.
When you know you're on the right side of history, I don't think anybody knows that. Colony? What is this? Colonial Guard. What is this? Sustain.
You know something I found a flaw with the Mandalorians? Other than certain factions of them, because they do have good factions, is that they fight for money. They don't fight for who's right. This is why I like clans like the Sixth War in Titanfall 2, because they're not mercenaries. Well, they kind of are, but they don't fight for money. They fight for which side they think is right.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's usually the best way to go. That's how you somewhat know you're at least kind of doing it right. Oh man, I want that. That sounds pretty good for an early startup. I want to grab this next.
Why is the Liquidators not an extra faction? Because like an NPC faction? Because like the Forgotten are an NPC faction, but the Liquidators are the enemies to the Aztec. So I feel like the Forgotten shouldn't have been a faction. It should have just been the Liquidators.
How much is it?
And so like since I'm fighting James, I would like
45.
go to the Liquidator NPC faction and then like get them to help fight. You know what I mean?
No, I get what you mean. People's contracts. Frontier facilities. Do I want that? Do I need Celestial yet? Not really.
Oh
Do I?
man. Okay,
Oh, wrong
guys.
button.
Actually,
What's that?
serious question for after the
Okay.
stream. Oh wait, actually, never mind. I'm not gonna
Murdoch
stream
Becker.
anything else today. I forgot.
Info. We accept everyone who is possibly swayed to follow the Celestian ways. By aiding others, we reveal them the one truth. The cooldown. Oh.
Huh? Oh.
And what is this one? Ooh.
All
Yee.
good hands. All
That's 8 turns. We can afford that. And I want pre-battle predictions.
I want to listen to music right now.
Alright, ending my turn. Mama?
Mama.
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 My cat came in and just laid down as I'm chilling.
Hey man.
Like a villain?
I mean...
No,
well,
like a
I mean,
friend.
he is a... I was gonna say like Doomcat, but you know, he's just chilling like, what's up?
Like a villain.
You know what's coming back in here, didn't you?
Oh fuck! I forgot to. Next time I fight someone, I'm gonna yes. What are you? Oh, perfect.
Let's give it
Okay.
up to you, my man. Is that a
Now we
mod?
need to clear the rest of this area out. I know how to rapidly improve relations with the Empire so I can get large capital ships fast, but gotta wait for XL capital ships. And why do I
Prime,
have
ready
a
up.
huge gut feeling I will be heavily targeted with sabotage on levels greater than Prime?
I don't know. I don't play
once,
Stellaris.
once again, whatever do you mean?
Arnott says this, but I feel like Far City's still gonna clap him.
I'm good at subterfuge though. James knows. He's seen it in
I
Stellaris.
recently picked up that Gold Rush
Although we
game.
would be playing X4 though, not Stellaris, by
It's
the
a
way.
fun little
Hey.
time waster. Yeah, I was thinking about getting that, but I decided not to and just got Warhammer stuff instead.
Which game were you gonna get?
Gold Rush?
Oh, Gold Rush, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know,
I thought it was gonna be multiplayer though, so I was like,
That would have been cool.
I was very like deterred away from it after I found out it wasn't gonna be multiplayer. Cause that'd be such like the perfect multiplayer game. Like, come on.
It would. It's literally a heavy equipment mining company that also simulates that you have workers anyways, but they're not physical. They just earn you a certain amount per day. And
Yeah, it really is fun finding them those gold nuggets.
yeah, that part's amazing. Like the actual gameplay is super amazing, but I do feel like that game could have benefited from a multiplayer as well.
No.
Like it would have made it
Actually,
even
Tam
more.
King, now that you ask, I've been playing this really fun little game called American Armies Proving Grounds. I played it a while back on the channel, like years ago, but I decided to re-download and play it again. And I really love it. It's called American Army Proving Grounds. It's like a little military game that's actually made by the real military. So.
And oh no, I already read that. But yeah,
I need to do that next.
it kind of reminds me of SOCOM, but just more realistic, I guess, in a way, because it's trying to be based on the real thing as best as it can.
Yeah, no, MP sucks. It's cheap as hell. Though only 20 quid in the UK. What's MP?
What's that? Yeah. I
Yeah, what's
don't know what that is.
I can't. I can't do the.
You okay over there, James? You taking something going on? You're under attack?
Oh,
Like
The
Farming
rocks are
Sim is really
scary.
fun, but I feel like Gold Rush would be more fun because like you're never not just waiting. Like in Farming Sim, me and Arnott were just like waiting there for like 13 years.
no, and this needs
Yeah,
I'm
even
just.
with fast forward on, that still takes a minute sitting there. I know
Yeah,
that
James
sounds-
has the same problem, Tam King. It's not something that's in the UK.
Yeah, because it's called America.
Oh, yeah. Because it's literally based on American Army. Yeah.
Oh, multiplayer.
Oh, what? What's going on?
No. We're talking about something else.
Oh. Why did this unit run up on me?
It was
'Cause
like,
James
help
tried
me.
to find it.
I
thought
like
that's what they were
danger.
talking about. Y'all were talking about because James tried to find it.
What are you on about?
Well, I don't know what they were talking about. I was talking
We're
about
talking about two
America's
things
Army.
at the same time. We're talking about Gold Rush and American Army's Proving Grounds.
So, I got you. Why can't I do that next? Wait.
Let me see.
No, I need to see
Bro,
when
I'm
do I get a
slowly
next.
slipping back into unconsciousness.
That's why I was a little worried about doing this. It's only because your brain's gonna start shutting down at a certain point because it needs sleep.
I'm not getting any sleep tonight, man. I'll tell you that much.
You
I'm
will.
going to
No,
my
you're
friend's
gonna
house.
get sleep. At some
I'm
point, your
going to my
body's gonna be like, "Hey,
friend's
I've had enough, sir.
I'm going to my
Bye."
friend's house. You know what it is.
You're gonna pass out over there.
You're gonna open the door. You just gotta
You're
go.
gonna try to stay up with him, and you're just gonna pass out. I've actually had that happen when I was young, when I used to go stay the night at my friend's house and stuff. If I had stayed up the previous night, I would not get any sleep, or not get any sleep. I would not be able to stay up over there with them. I'd always end up caving and fall asleep in my chair.
Just, dude. I can imagine just on the street, like he's just with his friend, like, yeah, I know. I really wanted to get that.
I'm gonna say it now.
Die.
I'm gonna take the stronghold sector to deny James strength with his stronger ships.
Why?
I
No,
agree.
no. I'm having those bad boys, whether you like it or not. I will kill you if you take it away from me.
Oh man.
Take it from him.
There will be a bullet in your head if you do.
well, laser. Star Wars mod on
James,
X4.
I will
No,
cover her while
we
she
use
takes
bullet lasers. They look like bullets, but they're actually
they're
lasers.
not real lasers, dude.
They are heated bolts of plasma, aren't they, or something like that?
No, they're
No,
heated
they're actual
metal
lasers. They go
particles.
pew.
Ah, okay, that's what it is.
Nah, a laser.
Leave it
are
to Star
bullets.
Wars and not even make actual lasers.
How about just blow up the ship? How about
This is why I love Star Trek, because it's like, our phaser handguns fire actual lasers.
that? Lasers.
Right?
A giant laser. Sleep is for the weak! I agree with Farseer on that one. Let's go!
I mean, it is, but only when you can handle it.
You're right.
I
Just shake
can
up
handle
for a
it.
week, and
Get
I should
some
kill
sleep
myself.
Prime. It's not healthy. You end up like a zombie lol, just wandering in the wasteland. Hey man, I don't do bath salts, okay?
I mean,
Well-
your brain's gonna think you are when you get too tired.
Does this? Hold on. Does this give me production? It does.
But whoever said that, that is correct. And that was Tam King saying that?
That
Or
was Tam
Farseer?
King.
I was gonna say, I figured, because I feel like Farseer was the other
Tam
comment.
Tam King is, Tam King said sleep is for the intelligent.
Mm.
I have Farseer and Tam King battling each other now. Farseer's like, sleep is for the weak. Tam King's like, sleep is for the
This is
intelligent.
for the intelligent, what do you mean?
How about just die? You get both.
James is like, I'll just take death.
Well,
I mean,
sleep
they
is
got a
for the
couple
week.
of
That's
things.
why. Oh, What if you're
James is like,
old
I'll
and
just
you,
take
and you
death, thanks.
sleep, but you're weak? So you're a weak, smart person.
Color is not coming out today in my background. I'm gonna turn my lamp on to accent it a little bit better.
How much does this cost? You cost 360. How much do you cost? 60. I'm gonna wait to
I
turn
can't
for you.
feel my face when I'm with you.
Well, I thought you said something else. Then.
For a second there, I thought you in general were like, I can't feel my face. I'm like, that's not a good sign.
That's usually a good sign. You're going right way to hell.
Hey, stroke or no sleep? You decide.
Have a stroke and you get plenty of sleep.
No, that's harsh. Although, technically, if you're dead, I guess you're now sleeping permanently. So, yeah.
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 No, I think it's just called being dead.
I mean,
Because when you sleep, you still have brain function.
you do. You're right. I have more than I'm supposed to. For some reason, my signals in my brain fire faster when I'm asleep. Like, way more than they're supposed to. Which I think sometimes
Well-
wakes me up.
I had such a good dream last night. I'm so sad it was fake.
Which...
Like, it was so good.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I mean, I'm not even gonna elaborate, but I assume. I'm going to just assume.
No sleep reduces
What?
brain
Yes. Who? Yes.
alertness, which affects learning, mood,
And also
brain.
affects speech, as you just saw. Yes. Prime, you need some sleep, my dude.
No.
It's like I tell James
cyber
sometimes
thoughts.
when he doesn't get the sleep he needs. Sometimes you just have to sleep. You just need to get sleep.
Hey Farseer, come in my chat and say sleep is for the weak again. See, you couldn't even say that word. Hey, Tabkin, shut up. You're Scottish. You can't say anything.
Oh, that's great. I like that. He's like, see, you couldn't even talk. And I was like, yeah, I agree. He's barely conscious. I said it to him before we started the stream. Maybe we shouldn't do this. And so did James.
Yeah, usually the one that's not with great ideas. I love my ideas. They're fantastic. Blow everything up and everything will be better. About when people, they tell me, don't do that, you kill people. I'm like, yes, that's the point.
James,
I
that
see.
kills people.
Oh well, who cares? New colony for robots. Let's do it.
Smart Farseer. Gonna use rebel ships to spearhead while my true fleet stops Ardnot's ambushes that are clearly gonna happen. Because if I fight James, I'm fighting a two-front war no matter what. Yeah, you are. You really are.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna be there for you.
I mean, you'll have Prime. Maybe he can help you.
Prime.
With, yeah, maybe he can
you
help
have
you with
Prime.
me.
You don't need anyone else.
Just make sure he's not half asleep when he plays.
Don't make sure he is asleep.
Huh?
You do sound like a lot like me now. It's amazing.
You know, yeah, he does. That's why I said, made the joke earlier. Y'all switched brains today.
Exactly my point.
What?
Prime is James and James is Prime.
What?
What? Whoa! Oh, I'm sad. Guess what I have next to me?
What?
Now I wish I'd played the Amazons, but that's for another stream. I started next to Cannibal Woods.
Oh,
That's
that's good.
Jane? Watch there be an Amazon on this map. I'm gonna be so sad if there is.
She has red hair.
I'll be like, uh-oh, uh-oh. And I'm playing as Malix, by the way, so I'm like, Fate, no. What's happening? Please don't have my counter technology, because I know what she could use to beat
the real
me.
name of that should not be mentioned.
Yeah. I think.
If you start seeing weird stuff, then you can sleep. I see lines on my hand. Is that normal?
I mean, depends on what you mean.
What do you mean?
If you see the normal lines, sure.
But what is normal lines, though?
I mean, if you have to ask yourself that, that might be a sign.
Well, I've never seen lines on my hand before. It's like weird, like little
What?
squiggles, like.
There's lines on
No,
everyone's hand.
not you
There
forget it. He is
is.
tired.
I think he's...
No, I'm messing with y'all. I know that. What
Yeah, that part I
are.
think he's just being dumb. He's
No, I
like on
don't think-
purpose
Alright,
being
Frank, how tired are you?
jackrabbit.
Huh?
He's still tired, even though he's messing around. He's just playing it out because there's nothing else to do. Because his brain's like, what else is there?
Jesus, a Prime. What
Dad,
was
don't
that?
die. Don't die, bro.
Oh,
Okay.
please do. It gives me enough time to colonize your cities.
Maybe in the game, sure, yeah. Die in the game.
Maybe in the game.
Yeah,
But
die in the game, just not in real life.
all that, I can take over your channel.
I don't think that's how that works.
It does for an AI.
Wow.
We must adapt,
Also, Prime, you there?
overcome, and have Cosmite.
Prime.
Oh, well,
Darcy,
he
you
said, let's
dead?
move along.
I'm fighting on two... Oh,
Turning
no, already
into a
read that.
zombie. He lost it. Someone phone 911 XD.
No. Someone call Leon S. Kennedy right now.
I am
So
Leon.
this will be for you on turn
Or
5.
Ethan Winters. Nobody call the other guy. Nothing's gonna get really done.
So 2 to 3. So that
Call Claire instead. She's more powerful.
Yeah, right. Call the other Redfield. At least that's more reliable.
Claire Redfield?
So hold on.
Yes, that's his sister.
I did not know that. Wow, he can't even save his sister.
Hold on.
Oh wow, shots fired, but actual truth. No, you know who saved Claire? Leon.
Leon. So hold on. That'll be 4. That'll be
I'm
down
a firebender.
5.
I bend the fire.
5 take 3 would leave me 2.
I have
Yeah, I could wait that.
fire, you see?
Although, to be fair, Claire saved herself. In
I'll
all
be right back.
honesty, if we're really gonna go down the brass tacks, Claire's
Wait,
more
hold on.
badass than both
Claire
of them.
fought Nemesis. She's more powerful
No,
than
Jill.
Chris.
No, Jill fought Nemesis.
No, Claire fought Nemesis.
No, she didn't. Claire Redfield is the other half of Resident Evil 2. Along with Leon and Sherry Birkin. The
Who
daughter
cares
of...
about them then? Never mind. Jill's better than Chris.
I mean, Claire still...
No, Claire
Was
sucks.
in the-
Shut up. Nobody cares about Claire.
She
Shut up.
saved people just like Leon.
No.
That
not
makes her
true.
already
Nope.
the better Redfield.
Nope.
And then I will say Jill probably is the best out of all of them.
No, Leon's the best out of all of them, but Jill's a close second.
I mean, but Leon and Claire were
T-Virus
together.
saved them all, gave them all superpowers so they can fight, not be killed instantly.
I
no,
mean,
the virus and the Megamycete gave them that power.
Yeah, at this point, I think it's both. I think we have a hard enough proof now that Prime's seen the whole thing, and I don't have to hold this
Let
back.
me explain. So, Wesker
I don't
children.
know if you can.
I feel like I have a theory. So the Wesker Children Project, everybody already knows this theory, is where all the kids were injected with the progenitor virus. And those kids are Leon, Jill, Claire, Chris, all of those people.
And Wesker.
So,
yes.
but because of some of the notes that we read in Village with Spencer, from Spencer, saying about how he found the progenitor virus and all that stuff, and that he used to actually work with Dimitrescu and I mean not Dimitrescu, Mother Miranda, James. I feel like that he actually took some of the Megamycete and put it in the kids, because if you go back and look at Wesker, Wesker looks an awful lot like Ethan Winters.
Good job, Prime of
I feel like when Ethan Winters' body was remade, it used Wesker's body, but Ethan's mind.
Good theory.
That last part might be a bit far-fetched, but I still think that I did...
Good job for someone who's tired.
And he did do pretty good for being tired. And also, I will iterate, I don't know if it's physically, the physical part is true, but mentally the Megamycete does share the memories of all its hosts.
And
that would
Heisenberg
explain,
says,
yeah.
I'm gonna kill that older fucking asshole.
Which he would have no recollection of unless Wesker had Megamycete in him. Because if Wesker was a part of the Megamycete, then all of the people in the village would have his memories. Which is why I don't think Wesker is who he says he is. I think Wesker is either the child or someone else.
I think Wesker and what's his name? Ethan are both the children of Mother Miranda and Spencer.
Yeah, or it could just be maybe clones of Spencer himself. Who knows? Because look at Jake. Remember I told you about Jake that was supposedly in 6 the son of Wesker. But Wesker never had any children.
Carlos is the mastermind of it all.
That would be hilarious. I actually would
split because he wanted to remake the world with the fungus. She just wanted to resurrect her lost daughter, so they exactly.
Yeah, but that's the point. Yeah, but that's the point. Spencer took the Megamycete with him. He has already done this in other games. He is notorious for stealing other viruses and other genetics and making it his own for his own purposes. So, this is why I said, more than likely, what's going to happen, and now that BSAA is contaminated as well, more than likely what happened is Spencer left with a sample of the Megamycete, created clones of himself of different varying genetics, meaning the Wesker children, which would be Claire, Jill, Chris, Leon, Ethan more than likely, and Wesker himself.
Exactly, Tam King. I agree.
So, but, yeah. But I can't wait to get more games. Now that they've tied all of them together perfectly, I want more. Somebody give me Resident... Not soon. Take your time with it, by the way, Capcom. Take your time. I want Resident Evil 9.
And use the same guy who made Resident Evil 8.
Yes. Go with whoever the team you used for 8. Use it for the rest of the games. Then you'll know it'll stay at least as best as you can. Then you'll know it'll stay unified and all that. Let's see, because if I fight James in Stronghold, Ardnot is going to try his best to spread out my forces as far as possible. Gonna name my Star Destroyer Chris Redfield. It auto-corrected to enforce psychological warfare.
I have to this, so I can...
You know what? More power to you, Farseer. I would laugh if I saw a ship named Chris Redfield. Like, yeah, you know what? That would actually irritate me, and I might want to try to kill it first.
I do not like this. Good job, good job, AI.
See, because if I name my capital ship that, I'm 60% sure I'm not gonna name his Leon to ensure dominance. Well, now that you said that, I'm definitely gonna do that.
No, I'm gonna name mine Leon.
No, you're working with Chris. You know they're not on the same side. I can't guarantee this, but since the last time we saw Leon, he worked for the B one time in 6. And I hope you know Leon didn't like him in 6 either. He thought he was a pompous, self-indulged military dude.
I don't care. They'll still work together.
So, and remember what I said. Sherry is now in charge of the BSAA from what I know. Or at least someone related to her along the lines. And Leon works for them. And Chris now works for the Connection. So they are definitely at odds if they're going to bring back Leon at all. They don't technically have to, sadly, I'll say that, but just do it. No, it's good. Just do it right, though. Do it in the right game. Next game should be about a certain somebody that's in the end cutscene. That Prime knows who I'm talking about. Let's see. Do I have a lot of heart damage? I don't think I do. I need this. Or I have a new hero. Okay. Yeah, you're recruited. Looks like Lestat from freaking Queen of the Damned. Oh! Oh, man. Let's see. Let's go this way. We need to take these camps down. I need to scout out. You are gonna guard there. And I'm gonna I wanna make 2 extra ships. Oh no, now it's gonna take 2 turns. Now let's do this first then. Spacers faction. No. I'm not helping you. I will kill you when I get the strength to do so. I want to get rid of all these and intern. But yeah, I want more Resident Evil. But I can't iterate enough. Congratulations on Capcom for bringing that series out of the grave and making it something truly phenomenal.
By the way, Alton, when it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Oh,
Wake up. That's what I'm saying, you're falling asleep.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, as you're getting to that point, Prime, you're gonna pass out. Wait, I just thought of something. Frick. I'm screwed when I not figure out this weakness of the Empire start. See, I don't know enough about X4 or the mod to know what you're talking about, but you're right. When I find a weakness or a hole, and James knows this because I did it to Twall so many years ago, or however long ago it was we played Star Wars. If I have a hole, I'm taking it.
Sounds so wrong in so many ways. I'll go with it.
It does. It does. It really does. But still,
You might as well say, bend over, you're mine now.
Well, I mean, in strategy games, sure. Not in real life. In strategy games.
In strategy games, sure.
Strategy games,
Take
sure.
it. Take it anyways.
But, nah.
Yeah, of course. No,
What?
You
Turn 15 is our cap.
What?
That's when we end.
Actually, how many turns would you cost?
How many
to
hours has
research?
it been? It's only been an hour, Prime.
Exactly.
Prime, this is why you should not have stayed up. You knew we had to do a 3-hour stream.
We never said 3 hours.
That's what I said. I said 3 hours yesterday.
No, you
Because
said
we
that
were
today.
talking about, because the problem we always have with this series is we always do very little turns and then quit. We've done nothing.
15 is quite a bit.
It's not. It's
I'm
already turned
scared.
in.
I'm scared to
We
go
to
over there
20.
because I don't know who I'm gonna beat.
I take a remaster of the first Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
Metal
Jeff?
Gear Solid is
Fuck it.
awesome, but at the same
Yeah, I
time,
would take it.
it's
Mhm.
kind of like I I don't know.
Shit.
Metal Gear Solid's fun, but it's also like very confusing.
Not if you play
Also,
all of them.
I
I don't think
agree.
that-
I agree.
Hold on, guys.
I mean, it is confusing if you don't play
I
all of
don't
them.
think Metal Gear Solid's gonna get another one just because of what happened to Kojima.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not. Because Konami owns the rights to MGS and he doesn't no longer officially work for them anymore, I doubt that'll ever happen unless Sony reaches out to Konami for it. I doubt that would happen. It would be nice, though. I
no.
would love a remake of the first one. The first one is so good. 3 is good too, but I've beaten 3 so many times. 1 is the one I've beaten probably the least. Second one,
We'll rush him again.
2 the second least. Okay. 2 the second least and all that, so. I'm gonna do this. What is this? Target friendly army evolves a prime rank paladin? Asperia into a paladin warden? Ooh! Oh, I did not know we could evolve. James?
Go away.
I just learned something about the Star Kings I didn't get to learn the last time we played this.
Uh-oh.
Apparently they have strategic options that once you reach a certain rank with a paladin or a protector, you can upgrade them into an even savager unit.
Oh, no. Go away.
What you mean?
Oh, I was gonna, you're gonna go after Prime first, aren't you?
I mean, it depends on who I see first, but Prime is technically at the moment, at least, I probably won't, even though I'm joking, I'm mostly joking about it. But I will say, since he did technically agree to do this while he's tired, if he is the first target I come across, I mean...
What if it's me?
Well then, I mean, depends on your situation and what you have, and what I feel like is whether it's worth it or not yet. Because we're still too early in the game anyways. This is why I said I don't want to end it too soon, but we may have no choice unless he passes, because he might pass out. But I was hoping to do a longer one today, but we'll have to wait till next time.
That wouldn't be very good, Tam King.
Let me...
Naughty Dog got the license to, Metal Gear Solid.
You got really quiet.
Because I
And,
moved the microwave because I was scratching my ear.
I also, we can talk about this. We can talk about this. We can talk about
did
this.
we just say this?
We can talk about this.
Show me where we met. Ah, so is that you over there?
Find out.
Interesting.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Interesting, James. You just jinxed yourself.
Hey, I'm gonna be a
Fuck.
dwarf. I'm a turtle.
See, oh no, that was great. Darius, let me see something. What I miss? I know the weakness of the Mandalorian start, but it's hard to exploit. Because my favorite Empire start has a titanic weakness that if Ardnot figures it out, I'm doomed. The weakness of the Empire... Oh, Darius! Dude, why'd you do that? That's putting her on blast, bro. That's not...
What did he say?
That's messed up, bruh. Because she didn't want me to know. I don't know if I want to read it because, in fairness, I do want to I know how I am with strategy. If I know that, I'm gonna use it too much. So I'm not. I want to read the comment. You can read it, Prime, because you're gonna be on her team. But
James, don't read it.
I don't think James would use it properly. Because he's not going to be playing a Subterfuge Empire. So yeah.
Not.
But that sucks. She went, frick you, Darius, why do you show up at random just to screw me over? Yeah, I don't know if I will. No, I'm not gonna read it. I can't.
Yeah.
He's gonna read it. He probably already read it and just saying that.
I haven't. Only thing I see is 80%, but I didn't read the rest.
Prime.
That's the only thing that stands out. I don't know what that 80% means, but
Help me, Prime.
No! You said you were gonna kill me first!
It's like, help me, Prime. She put me on blast. Payback. It's payback and making it fair since she knows all the other start weaknesses. I guess that's true. She does know our weaknesses. I guess that's true, but that means we have to put Prime's faction on blast too.
Hey, you don't know who I'm playing yet.
Farseer does.
Farseer doesn't know who I'm
But see,
playing either.
I guess that's true. I'll get a gist. Here's what I'll do to make it fair. I'll read over it once, and that's it. But that's it. The weakness of the Empire start she uses is that 80% of the factions are hostile. To her, meaning she can't travel as far as trade. If far or trade is much and stuck into a decent fleet. That makes sense. I could see that why that would be dangerous against me. I could see that. But like I said, that's not really my plan anyways. I have a better plan.
And I just assume.
Like I said, I see why you did say that, but since we don't know primes either, I guess that'll just make me and Farseer the weakest ones. That way it's fair.
Do you know how? Do you see
Which
what we met?
Farseer, you should put the weakness of Mandalorians in the chat. That way to make it fair.
Add up.
You and James, are you trying to rush your death?
No, do you see how we not met? This is me going away.
I mean, I hope you're doing a serpentine, because if you go back towards your capital, no regret. But,
Sure. Yeah, I'll go back to my capital. That's what I'll do. I'll head straight for that now.
But yeah, to make it fair, Farseer, you should put the Mandalorian's weakness in the chat as well. That way, everyone knows my weakness too. Even if it is harder to exploit, Prime might be able to do that where you can't. Who knows? Since he's going to be on your team. So, like maybe he might have a better position to get to me in that weakness. So, but God, y'all are always putting each other on blast. Oh man. Y'all play against each other too much, but that's how family is sometimes. Family's always gonna do stuff to each other like that sometimes. Oh man. Alright, let me get... What is this? Battle pattern analyzer? Whenever this unit gets
Naughty
hit...
Dog are great at a coherent story. Yeah, that's true, but it's only when they make the story themselves. I feel like it would go too rated R.
Yeah, I could see that happening. I mean, I don't know. At this point, I do kind of agree with Tam King on one thing when this comes to this. No offense, anyone's still better than Konami, though. No offense to Konami. Because they didn't technically...
Why
may have
say
published
no offense
it.
if it's something offensive?
Well, I'm saying it in the nicest way possible. I don't want to sound like I'm ragging on them, but they didn't make the story of that game. That was all Kojima's team and him. Like, they're the publishers, not the developer for that situation. So that wasn't their baby. So they're the least likely to do good with it anyways. So I do feel like at least Naughty Dog would have a better chance than Konami at remaking something like that. Or not remaking, but you know what I mean, like continuing it and getting it back. And
A rated
I don't
R
know.
wouldn't be such a bad thing. I mean,
yeah, and it wouldn't. He's right. It wouldn't be.
I don't care about it, but I mean, like, Metal Gear isn't about like all the sex and all this stuff like that.
Yeah, but he's not talking about that. He's just talking about you have to have a rated R. And here's something that is weird about Metal Gear Solid, but this was probably Konami's choice, not Kojima's, totally. Then again, it might have been Kojima as well. But, I don't know what I want tech-wise. Let me choose my tech real quick. I want this next.
Alright, I remember when I shot Quiet accidentally.
How could I forget?
He's got,
Cam
yeah.
King, I was playing Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, and I was setting my
I see
controller down,
Cannibal
and I was like,
Woods.
don't do anything so you can get quiet
What's
as
up,
you
James?
can.
I
I
just saw
set my
you.
controller down, the trigger pulls, and it
Yeah,
kills her.
oh,
She goes,
wow. Oh, wow, you saw me. Wow, I'm scared. Oh, ah.
ah.
Hey, man. There's one thing I can do which you cannot.
You see that other red one behind him?
Oh, no, I see that extra too. So you start with military cryopod, I see.
Go.
No, I didn't.
War.
That's just how
Go
fast I'm
to
building.
war. Go
Oh,
to
I
war.
see.
Go.
Yeah, I would have had that,
Go
but I kept
to
losing my
war.
scrappers.
Go to
I had data
war is
repository,
awesome.
James.
Peace is lame.
Oh, so you started with text fast than I did.
Mm-hmm.
So you must have gone, one of the barracks,
Quiet with a
and then
Peter. Anyway, should never shut up. LOL.
Wow! The irony in that is hilarious, and that's actually a pretty good joke.
Good one, Jam. Good.
That's actually a pretty good joke. She would never shut up. Maybe body language wise, I agree. She would never shut up. She kept coming on to me constantly, or Big Boss. What she thought was Big Boss, but I think she knew that was Medic. Which is great. Let's see. Let's see. Mandalorian's weakness is the fact they start in a sector that is owned by a hostile faction. And is close to the Xenon sector and don't get enough money. So I have financial issues at the beginning, which kind of makes sense. Unless
I'm poor.
well, Mandalorians, since they are the separated faction even in Star Wars, that kind of actually works. So, let's see, unless Prime or James choose a clone start that can either save or screw you or not.
I want clones!
Wait, so who are you playing, Farseer? Because you also have to make sure you know what Prime needs to do for you. Gonna say that the clone start already has a Venator and a small fleet, and is near the Mandalorian, meaning it's kind of the strongest, but with a cost. They probably have small territory, but a larger fleet, I would imagine. But that does mean that if Prime had clones with you, he'd be your best bet at stopping me early.
Always making that annoying wee noise with like nails on a chalkboard after a while.
the Prime
Also,
two
when she's
turns.
fighting Big Boss with her sniper, why didn't she ever just talk to kill him?
That's a good point, but I think they have to hear her. And she would have to yell and quiet. I don't know. To be honest, there is a bit of illogicalness in that fight. Because you are kind of right on that. Because there's no one nearby that should be able to hear her. Except
He can also just
Big Boss.
He can also just put on like headphones with like Tenacious D going inside or AC/DC, and then she just walks in and goes, "Hey everybody!" Boom.
No, that's actually, I mean, like I said, even though it's very joking sounding, that is kind of legit. There is a bit of illogicalness to Quiet's disease.
All you hear is they
I've
both
disappeared
start
out
walking
not.
into like, okay guys, just picture this. They both start walking in to go fight like the main bad guy, and all you hear is Jack Black going,
Yeah, as loud as possible on Snake's earphones, and Quiet just goes, and then it scrolls slowly to the right of Quiet standing next to him, and she just goes, "Sup?" And then everyone dies but him listening to Tenacious D. It's fantastic.
Jack Black comes in on a helicopter, starts singing.
It's fantastic.
You know my favorite song from the soundtrack of Metal Gear Solid is?
What's up?
The man who sold the world.
Oh
gave
yeah, that is
his
a really
eyes,
good.
I thought you died.
Wait, is that a Jack Black? I don't think that's originally Jack Black. I think he remade
It's not
that.
Jack Black. I said Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, I thought you said Jack Black.
It's not by Metal Gear Solid either, but I like the Metal Gear Solid version better than the
Yeah, I was gonna say that song's been around for a while. The Man Who Sold the World. I think that's even in a James Bond movie somewhere.
Remember when I was just riding on a horse, going and blowing up tanks with like playing other songs?
I remember, that was great.
And then I shot Quiet.
Why you gotta keep bringing this up?
Just imagine it as your old significant other.
Wow, bro, that's horrible. Why would anyone do that?
And you're Saul. I mean, yeah, and you're Snake.
That's horrible, just Prime. I don't know why you would say such a thing.
Oh,
what would I get?
Okay. Imagine it as your worst villain. You know who I'm talking about.
I just got a Paragon unit.
Are you? Did you spawn near the Paragon?
No, but when I killed that little encampment, it gave me a free unit, and it happened to be Paragon.
Oh, I know when he, yeah,
so,
yeah,
but that's good for me, because that's what I want.
James, have you already met the Forgotten?
No.
Because they'll have good
I
defensive
met them.
units for me. Because they're already mech-like. Part machine, part human.
Just
kinda
wanna
wanna
say
go see
one
what
thing.
this is.
If I need to get my friendship up with them,
With who?
the Spacers.
The Forgotten? You don't need the Spacers, James. You're playing Assembly. You need the Forgotten.
Yes, I haven't met them.
I know. That means you kill the Spacers with me.
But not.
Because the Spacers don't benefit Assembly. The only people Spacers benefit is Prime's faction.
So that makes the question.
And
Do you
whoever
kill
maybe
me
the AI
or
may
do you
be.
kill the Spacers?
Well, I don't know where your base even is. I know where the Spacers base is. That's why I'm building up a big enough army.
Just kill both.
So
you won't mind if I do something?
what? Kill the Spacers? No. If you take any of my territory, I'm going to attack that base immediately.
Should I do it to annoy you?
Do it, James. Do it.
Like I will come and just.
Do it. James.
Let's see. Wait, Prime Stream is stuck looping him. Wait, what? Wait, what? Prime Stream is stuck looping him doing Jack Black. Oh no! Wait,
Not for
wait.
me.
Wait, hold on,
Reset.
hold on. I need to go check. I need to go see this if it's still doing it. I want to see this. That would be the most hilarious coincidental loop in all of history.
Not for me.
Although, yeah, that could get your channel in trouble.
Well, no, I mean like not for me. Like I mean like it's not looping for me.
Of course it's
Maybe
not.
it just lagged out. I don't know. Let me see. I'll check it on my end and see if it's doing it. It might have just lagged out for that brief second.
Check it on my end. See if
No, it's not. That's
So, thank you for that
that was
information.
great.
Thank you for that
That was
information, Arno.
great. What? Thank you for the what? What did you do? What did you do, James?
Why would I tell you?
I mean, you didn't take any territory that I see, so I don't really care, don't seem.
I want to fight the droids. I want to kill all the droids. Farseer, let me kill the droids.
Hey, no, you leave those droids alone, sir.
I won't do bad. I promise.
I don't care. Shut up.
Please. She's gonna be like my mom the entire playthrough. Like, no, don't do that.
So, all I'm gonna say, Arno, is good luck.
Okay, I mean, it should be fine, but thanks. You're
Fire
next,
Bender.
because I need a ton of these.
Alright, look. Let me get this lighter from over here. Okay, so look, I'm gonna steal the fire
Then
from the
that.
lighter. Yoink. Fire's in my hand. Ready, set.
I'm not sure where I want this to go yet, to be honest. Oh, no, wait.
The firebending. Y'all saw nothing. Now, I'm gonna put it right back on this. Oh, I've
Ooh,
put
that
it
was a close one. Alright.
It's fixed now. It was pretty funny though. And if
Order
James
of
chooses the
guidance.
rebel start and wins his battle, you got the Mon Calamari cruisers on at your doorstep.
Mmm.
I don't care. I will kill James as the close.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, that's why it's really going to be
Aw,
important
bless
that
you,
me and
Pride.
Farseer
I get
have
the
both of
Jedi,
us the
don't
right
I?
thing.
But I get the Jedi.
No, I think well, maybe. Farseer would have to answer that. I don't remember what she said, which one has it. If it's the clones or the
You
rebels
over
that
and
have
over
them.
doing
It would make
just fine.
sense that the
That's awesome.
clones have them. Might have been just my end. Was funny as hell. Yeah, no, I was hoping to catch it, but it didn't do it on my end. That would have been hilarious.
So it was just going,
super coincidental, too.
Was it just doing that? Oh.
Yeah, apparently. That is hilarious.
Aye.
Confirm that. Okay. Let's go back this way.
My name is Jack Black. I am the fat black. Oh man. Whoops.
What?
I'm
What?
trying to rhyme as Jack Black. My name is
Don't.
Jack Black.
You're not a good rhymer. Don't try to rhyme.
Yeah, I'm not trying to rhyme. I'm trying to rap.
Ooh,
My name is Jack Black.
nope. I need
am-
this colonizer to go
I
the
am
other
sat back in
way.
my chair. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing and making things.
Yeah, this colonizer's going the wrong way. It needs to go back this way.
Tam King, you should have clipped it. Should have like screen recorded it.
Let's go there. And you're gonna explore this direction. Just because I want to see what's up here.
Yawn.
Yeah, see, there's some this way too. Oh crap, there's a thing there. I'll have to go the other way.
My turn.
Okay. Hey, I feel cheated in a way. All I get is a light cruiser and almost everyone hates me. You must be playing the Empire, don't you? You're playing the Empire start then, so, like, you are the Empire, okay. I figured that's who you were playing as. Technically me and you should be on the same team, okay?
No, because y'all are the best players.
Well, no, I
That's
know
why she
that. I'm
splits
talking
up
about
like this.
faction-wise alone, not skill-wise. Just faction-wise alone, like, technically shouldn't I be helping you? Oh, man. Maybe not now in the new movies because of the new order. The Mandalorians are their own faction now. But originally, I think that's how it was. And Prime gets a Venator while James gets a Mon Calamari cruiser. Also, Prime can build Venators from the start. Are you freaking serious?
Hell yeah, I'm definitely staying the clone.
God, the clones are insane. They have the best start.
Hell
There
yeah.
must be a catch to that. There's gotta be a catch to you being able to build Venators from start. You must start with one freaking planet.
IDK Hal. Aw, that sucks. On PSV.
Turns out it's
the-
Camino.
the guest sucks.
Makes sense though.
I don't know, man.
Don't forget it's your turn, by the way.
I know. Shut up. Let me do my process. Don't take that out of context, James.
If he beat that droid fleet that he had... Oh! So that's the catch-22. You're at war from the beginning, Prime. You have to fight the droids before you can get past anything.
James, are you starting off as a separatist?
Ah!
James is probably gonna be... No. James is... Unless James wants to be the droids and fight you early on, I think James is gonna be... Rebels? For me, I think that'd be my best bet. Is to have the rebels. Because if James wins his very beginning first fight, not like yours, like he gets an
Wait,
actual fight, he
makes
wins.
sense. It makes sense if James starts off as the Rebels, because the Rebels and the Mandalorians work together to
Well,
fight
they
the
do now.
clones who just had Order 66 happen.
Yep.
So it's half Empire, half clones. Let's go.
Yep.
Is this a new channel? Nope.
But yeah, James, if he wins that iconic battle against a certain fight at the very beginning of his playthrough, he will get a Mon Calamari from the beginning.
I assume that's very good.
That's the thing that fights Star Destroyers.
Yes.
So
So it'll be a Mon Calamari and a Star Destroyer together, and a Venator.
well, what?
Those Farseer Star Destroyers?
Farseer doesn't start with hers.
I know, but she'll get them eventually.
Yeah, but she has the hardest start from what I've read and what she's
I don't care, I'll
explaining.
be there to help her.
I mean, yeah, she'll have you to help back up what she's missing, but because the Empire has the longest start, but once it gets started, it's the hardest to beat.
And they have clones.
Well, now they'll have clones as backup. Yeah, see, she says we get no planets. They get no planets at the beginning. She has the longest startup.
Not even the first. You don't get one planet.
No, because I think what it's trying to base it on is it knows that if you were to have an already established empire in X4, with the way because we're not talking about Stellaris, we're talking about X4.
Is that a separate game?
It is, and it's much harder. And
I did not know that.
It's a strategy mixed with you can kind of control your own Venators.
I don't know. Maybe.
But I got a light cruiser and an order one, and the order, and she has to deal with the order because the order thinks it's better. So she has to fight as the older empire against the newer one. So, yeah.
Your turn, Adult.
I have the most economical problems, but I'm also the most elusive compared to everybody else.
I am the best ever.
So, which is good.
We should do like setup teams though. If you can, like pre-set up the team.
You probably can. I'm pretty sure most strategy games or most multiplayer games have the option where you're like, oh, I'm gonna set this up as a 2v2 or blah 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 blah. Most games have that.
I'm about to pass out.
I told you.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna pass out. I
Pass
have
it out
the
anyways.
endurance of a rhino. Wait. I was gonna say.
There's many problems with that sentence.
But I said lion.
Sounded perfectly
have
fine
the
to me. I don't know what you're all about.
of a wolf. I have the endurance of a wolf and lion mixed together.
I've told you, spacers, I'm not helping you.
I am a wolf.
A loaf?
A wolf.
A loaf.
A wolf.
Let's see,
lion.
and the Galactic Empire is a separate faction that also wants... Oh, so what are you?
Wolf.
But I can... Wait, then who are you playing, Fireseer?
Wolf. Wolf.
My brain. Are you playing the Old Republic?
Wolf. Wolf.
But one advantage I have is the fact I start with 6 million credits. Wow. So you're the opposite of me financially, at least. Just territory sucks. Holy crap! Who are you playing, Farseer? See, now I'm confused. Because I didn't know you were separate from the actual Galactic Empire. Who are you? Who are you?
Wolf.
It's your turn, Prime. By the way,
No, it's not.
it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. It's raining. Where'd the sun go?
no.
I'm a rogue cat. Oh! Interesting. So Farseer's actually outside the box. I didn't know that. So she's a rogue captain that can build out of all of them. So she can have a ship from all of us. That's the offset. That's why she starts at such a hard start. So she can steal Star Destroyers, whatever the Mandalorians use, I forget what they're called. Mon Calamaris from James, Venators from Prime, which you won't have to steal him from Prime, he's going to be your ally. So you're going to get Venators pretty early, at least. Because Prime can supply you with them.
When do I get my next colonist? I thought it was,
That's interesting. I did
Wait,
not
so
know
I
that.
just had one, so I can...
That's cool. That's actually a cool playthrough. It sounds really difficult, but that sounds pretty fun, too.
One more colonist.
I have to avoid the order in the beginning. Ah. Nice. You know what they could base that on if you wanted to start, even though this just came out, so it was probably before the mod. Have y'all heard about that new thing called the Bad Batch? That's supposed to be about, I'm not sure what it's referencing. I don't know if it's clones or a certain set of Jedi. Because I keep seeing Jedi a cover of a Jedi wielding a green lightsaber. Not Luke, just another one. I don't know. But the series is called The Bad Batch or something. I don't even know what it is.
Oh my god, my mic was muted. It's Rogue Clones from Order 66.
Thank you.
So
I
like
see
clone
you.
commandos.
So does one of them become a Jedi in the series or something?
I don't know, I haven't watched it.
I haven't either. I've just been seeing a lot of, you know how JPEGs and cover, event.
Oh.
Coronal mass injection. What is this? Ejection. A powerful and unexpected burst of solar matter has shot from our host star, the sun, and has hit this planet. It has fried many of your this is bad for me and James. This has fried many of your electrics, and has superheated many tiny particles floating in the air, which chars the surface they touch. Colony production is reduced by half. Every 2 turns during tactical combat, hot embers are gonna hurt everyone. Yikes. Well, that's super inconvenient. Didn't really want to see that.
Well,
Alright,
I think that's the perfect place to call it quits.
No, not yet. I'm gonna use my protocol if that's the case, though. I need to protect my colony better now. Well then!
You know what, James? James, go to war with Harnot so we can make this interesting.
I'm fine, thank you.
Do what you're told.
James is like, I'm fine, thanks.
He doesn't know what my main city is, and that's good.
He's like, and it's gonna stay that way.
But I know where yours is, Ardot.
I know you do. You got close enough to see it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But I have more than one.
No, I noticed that. I know you have more than one.
Or I'm about to have, if this strategy works, I should have 3 very soon, quickly.
Oh.
Fire.
Well,
Y'all should come look at my stream.
nope, I've done something wrong. God damn it.
It's alright, it happens. Don't feel bad. What are you? Is this the Forgotten or is that Paragon?
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light
It's
of
just called an Avatar.
I'm gonna let it shine.
It's a synthesis unit. of some
Is it a
sort.
giant blue dude?
No, it's a floating piece of crystals with a digital face in the middle, like Zordon or what's his name from Tron.
That's weird. Why can't it be a freaking blue?
Well, because it's synthesis. It's a
fire. This
specific.
ain't gonna end well. Let's light my head on fire. Oh, never mind. It's my turn.
What? Let's see. I have died pretty fast due to the order sending a victory to say hello. Ooh, that's bad. And it's also not a good thing. I'm boxed in a neutral faction in between rebel and order territory. I mean, that's good if that is. Well, wait. I didn't think I read that right. Hold on. And it's also not a good thing. I'm boxed in a. Well, that's not good. That is a savage start, Farseer. Are you sure you want to do that start? Because if James picks the rebels, that puts him at your doorstep.
She's smart. She can figure it out. Or not leave.
She probably could. No, I don't doubt that. She's good at strategies. I don't doubt that. I mean.
And she'll have me on her side. I'm the best. At
None of us
strategies
have
of
played
all of
X4.
us.
We don't know what we're doing.
No, I'm the best.
I've seen it a bunch, but I've never
Don't
totally
do Michael
played
Jackson
it myself.
Prime. Boom. Hit it.
Wow.
Hee hee.
Wow. And it's like, wow.
Why does it take so long to get to turn 20?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Whoa, we're almost gone for 2 hours.
I need to refresh my stream again so I can see what time it's at now. It should be around 2 hours, I think, now.
It's almost 2 hours, like
Almost,
couple
yeah, I
minutes
see
longer.
that. Well, you started first. Mine's only 103.
Ah.
I love like running your hand over like a fire and you can feel the heat of where it's about to burn you, but then you move your hand fast enough.
How?
Yes. It's like,
Don't try this at home, kids.
Yeah. Even though-
I can't feel pain.
I'm confused.
That's good.
What's up, Bada?
You don't want to end setting your hair on fire like he... Did Michael Jackson set his hair on fire?
Who the hell
don't know.
cares?
I don't know enough or care enough when it comes to that. It's like, I don't know.
Right, how much do you want to see a famous person get his hair on fire?
I want to see it a lot.
No, you don't. Because it's not that interesting. It's exactly what you think it is. Like, oh,
Yeah, it's
is
the
that
same
it?
thing anyone else would have if their hair was on fire. Probably screamed a lot. It was horrible. It was painful.
You don't want to
And-
be 20 prime. Being a kid is much more fun, actually. I mean, some parts
mean,
of
it
being a
is.
kid is fun.
No,
But there's
they're
also
not
like some
wrong.
parts where you get it like, you know, with women.
Wow.
Or men if you're into that.
Wow.
Or giraffes if you're also into that.
What? What? Or
cat
robots, or
helicopters.
aliens, or whatever.
I
Whatever you
identify
feel
as
like.
potato. I identify as potatoes. I have to run from Jack for the rest of my life now.
You
I
should.
potato.
You should run, because he's like, tasty.
You know, potatoes didn't originate in Scotland.
They probably. Oh wait,
You know
no,
where
but
they
he's from
originated?
Ireland, he's from Ireland, not Scotland.
I mean, that's
silly.
what I meant to say. They didn't originate
I
anywhere.
was about to
in
say,
the
wait a
UK.
minute, hold on, those are two different places. He is
Do you
not from
remember?
Scotland.
Do you know where they originated or not?
I don't know. I don't know enough about. I'm not a
Central
potato man,
America.
other than hash browns.
Central America.
Are we sure about this?
Yes. Horses weren't even
I
here
don't-
either.
I
Horses
have
came
no
from
idea.
the UK. Horses came
Well,
from
that I
Britain.
know. I know horses were mostly
Yeah,
British.
are not. It was called the Columbian Exchange. It's when pigs and chickens and all that stuff
Because I don't
became
know
like
enough about
widespread.
potatoes. The
Yeah,
only
potatoes
starch
went
I
over there,
partake of
horses
is
came
French
over
fries
here.
and hash browns. Maybe baked potatoes if I'm having a steak or something. But yeah, I'm not a starch person. So no, I don't know nothing about potatoes.
Well, you should know about Inge.
Then what?
Oh my god, bro, you are stupid. The
I
Colombian
I didn't even hear what you said.
The Colombian
Oh no, that I know. That's how I knew why the horses weren't ours.
are not. That's where the potatoes went from Central
Well, I
America
mean,
to the UK.
Potatoes
They're
come
in
from
the-
ground.
Yeah, I mean, once again, tomato, certain things I don't care about, I'm not
Tomato.
gonna remember.
Nah, it's
I'm
potato,
not
tomato.
gonna remember it if
Are
it's not
not- no,
important
you're
information. Who cares where potatoes came from? They're potatoes.
Potatoes came from the ground.
But where'd that ground?
Exactly, James is right. The only answer is the ground. That's the real answer at the end of the day.
But what country was that ground in? Central America.
Don't care. I'd rather
Yeah,
die.
it's like, does it matter?
Why does it take so long to get turned 20?
Because we're all taking our time.
I'm not.
How I wanted it to be.
No, I'll decline that.
You never
Dad,
told us yesterday that it was gonna be 3 hours.
I did.
Well,
Not.
that's your fault for not knowing that.
Yeah, even
Well,
James
I'm not saying
knows that I said that 3 hours was what we were gonna do.
Nope.
Because we always only do 2 to 1 hour, and that's not enough for this game. We don't get anything done.
Oh.
20 turns is a lot done.
It's not. We have barely made any real colonies. I've only discovered James.
Hi.
And the Spacers, technically, but they're not a main faction,
I
they're NPC.
may introduce you to getting away. It's very simple. All you do is just, you just walk away. It's very simple.
Oh, man. Let's see, let me read something. James is near Prime on an undercover mission far from Rebel territory in his start. Ah. Plus, James gets a Mon Calamari and 3.5 million credits. And Prime gets a Venator and a small fleet and 4 million credits. You know what's ironic? They both sound very similar starts. So
That's
if
only
James...
if James chooses the Separatists, though.
No, he didn't say Separatists, he said Rebels.
Oh.
She said Mon Calamari, it's not Separatist.
You're a separatist.
Technically,
Then what
Calamari's
is
a
it?
squid.
I like squids. I like the funny faces.
But no,
I love
also...
calamari, dude. Calamari's so good.
Also, has anyone ever noticed that the Admiral is a squid piloting a squid ship?
You barely
That
realize
I think I don't quote me, but isn't that illegal?
No, I mean, I don't know, Star Wars, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably stupid for never really truly putting those two together, but I never realized, like, wow, there's a squid commanding a squid.
What in the hell is this? Whoa!
Don't
Arno,
come to my stream, guys. You'll regret it.
do you know,
What are you doing?
no, do you know the,
Don't come over here. Oh, I'm
Prime,
dizzy. That was
shut
not a
up.
good idea.
What are
Hey,
you...
I know,
Your
I'm trying to
brain's
say,
already damaged from the non-sleep.
We're doing
Don't make it
again.
worse.
no, Arno, do you know the,
Uh,
do you know those plant-effect robots?
Yes.
I found one of their spawners, it looks quite dope.
Oh, nice. Arnott is fast, so he can reach James's capital ship faster than I can reach Prime's. That's
Hold on, let me read, James, whatever you do, don't try to eliminate Prime in the beginning. I need you to stay alive, or you can help me with the order. Oh, hi, Matthew Bunny. Farsia.
It's ironic because we're all helping each other in the beginning. If you think about it, and we're all going to try to kill each other. Because if you think about it, James is the closest hope Farseer has, if he doesn't die early, to get the order off her back. And ironically, if I get to Prime quick enough and can ruin his start, it's like I said, it's helping. Or if I give him credits after I get my economy established. I don't know. It's so weird all of our starts are going to be if we play the game.
Yeah, so
We all might die to the AI, realistically, if we end up screwing each other up too much.
what should happen is, I should escort Arnott to Prime, and then I break off to fight the Order.
Which is weird. Because You're both helping and hurting Farseer at that point. You're helping her by getting rid of the order, but you're also letting me attack Prime.
So exactly. So you're right, Farseer. I'm not gonna let him. I'm not gonna attack him. I'll not do the job for him. I'll just help him along the way.
Oh goodness.
So Prime, is
Whose
me
turn
really
is it?
helping you a good thing or a
Mine,
bad thing?
I'm working on it right now.
You can piss off my colony, Arnold. I don't want you
wrong
with
button.
me.
What?
You're so lost.
Whoa, what is this? Hold on, I just found something.
No, go away.
Oh!
You found the Universal Rights Monument. Yes, you find the Universal Rights Monument. Tier 4 production research, I'm presuming. Yeah,
But
I
here's
see
the
that
thing.
on the map, Arnold. Don't worry.
It does plus 60 naturally to whatever city it's connected to.
Yeah.
And then plus 6 per head.
What's this additional thing? Because I know it has a soul beacon. How do it be?
No, it's got palatial propaganda networks. I gain 200 relations with all species,
Oh, so like.
allowing me to manipulate the network.
Oh, better that's good for Sakam then.
It would be better for Sakar, but I mean, that's a lot of research.
I forgot to. There's one tiny little thing I forgot to do.
Hmm.
And I'm not gonna fucking say it.
I know I normally should do research right there, by the way, guys. But since I did that in my other colony, this colony's kind of lacking on food a little, so I want it to grow fast. So.
Oh, so yeah, your main
It's
things
not
on
horrible,
tier.
but it's not great.
Oh,
What'd you say?
mine. Yeah, no, I see your main things on 7, level 7.
Yep, the main one is.
Yeah, but that's not bad actually.
It's not.
That's
Alright,
not
I'm into
bad.
my turn.
I
You know
did
I
that.
can speed blitz to Prime and sacrifice my TIE fighters to reach him. That's true, but that also makes you vulnerable to the Order if James doesn't get
I'll
to you in
defend
time.
you!
How are you going to be defending her if I'm attacking you?
Because I'll kill you!
Okay.
Prime. Have you ever forget I'm doing this for a good reason? I don't have to kill the Order. I can just go straight for you.
Yeah, I will say there's also the bad opportunity that technically, strategically wise, me and James could do. If I rush to James, I can back him up against Prime early before you ever get there, and never have any
Kill both
real
of
fleet
you.
to even help him.
I'll kill both of you.
I don't think you can. Me and James start with at least some sort of fleet.
I tell you what, Prime.
James's is twice my size because of that Mon Calamari, but as
I'll
long as
kill
he
you
distracts
both.
the main bulk of your ships, I'm just gonna be like, pew pew, or not only get one fighter. I know.
Yeah, I
Kill
just
you
want to say,
both.
I would just say, Prime. You'd be
But
glad
here's
if
the
I killed
thing.
the Order.
If I can get to him and he can establish me, I'll grow faster than anybody because the way the Mandalorians are smaller. Plus, I don't think I get big ships unless I get them from James, right? I'm not sure what they all have. So, I'm just kind of going off what I would imagine Star Wars would work like in that way. Is that I would have to get probably a lot of my bigger ships maybe from James. I'm not sure. Unless I can get another faction to, hashtag like me.
Oh shit, Dad! Thank you for reminding me of that.
Plus, as the Mandalorians, since we're very good at hashtag negotiations and subterfuge, I could, temporarily give the Order, once I get established, a boost. Like, just a small one. I wouldn't give enough that they would hurt me too, but, I could sell my light cruiser and take my TIE Defender to Prime. You could, but that would make you in the same boat as me. Just one fighter. Me and Farseer have a fighter battle, and the first freaking fight. Man, while James and Prime have a literal fleet battle, a small fleet battle, like big capital level ships. Like Prime's got his Venator, James got his Mon Calamari. Here's a question though: since Mon Calamaris are able to kill Star Destroyers, how good would a How good would a Venator really do against a Mon Calamari cruiser? Considering they're made to fight even bigger versions of what a Venator technically is. Because I'll say the Venator is probably going to have better fighter complements, which will make it better. But you know, it's a rebel ship, so, how does that work? Both are really good at fighters. Did y'all rehear what that saying said? That's changed. That didn't used to be this thing's. Do y'all want me to read what that just said?
Read it.
One of my regulars, a scientist developing arc weaponry, said that I was his inspiration. My android systems were specialized to avoid static buildup. Something about friction. Hold on, I'll tell you why that's so horrible. When you rub up against enough people, it creates sparks. Now you want to know what said that?
Your hero?
No. Emma 3 and Ebot.
Ebot.
And if y'all know what those are, we fought them before, so, friction,
Wait,
It was something that, when I researched that technology, its new saying is absolutely hilarious.
what does it say?
I just read it. You need to wake up, Prime. You're definitely gonna pass out soon.
Stay!
I can't. I already made it go away. You'll have to go back and read it on the stream.
Hold on, is it raining?
Yeah, it is raining where I'm at. Yes, y'all.
No,
Y'all's
it's not raining.
good. It's a little bit raining here. I don't know about where you're at. But
I thought I heard raining. Oh man, my stomach's upset.
that's pretty
One
good,
more
actually.
turn.
I mean, we still got. Let me refresh. Let me finish my orders before I check anything. Actually, I should scan this area and see this. Yeah, but we still got one more hour unless you're too tired to even try to continue.
Are not. We never said 3 hours yesterday.
Yes, we did, and James
No,
can
we didn't.
confirm this. Yes, we did.
Yes.
We really
have-
didn't.
Yes, we did, Prime.
You said this.
We literally. What were you going to say, James? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. It's alright. You're going to say I interrupted.
But like I said, yeah, we did discuss this. Even James remembers this. You're too tired to remember it because your brain's half awake.
Just
We
the guy
thought
said,
discussed
the
this
more we play it,
yesterday.
the more energy we'll get.
Yeah, we did, Prime. We did. I mean, you're having
We really
me and James.
didn't, dude.
Me and James are both telling you we did. So you lose.
Well,
Now, if
I
you're
would
too
say
tired to
something.
continue, that's different.
No, I think he is. If he can't remember that slight bit of information, I think
He
he's fine.
is too
Didn't, we
tired.
never talked about it.
Yes,
We did, Prime.
We never did.
We did.
Yes, we did. We'll iterate it multiple times. You saying it over and over again isn't gonna make it more true. There are two people who can confirm this versus you. So, we did discuss this because we talked about literally how we never get anywhere in this game. We never really get anything done, we never really get too far, any of that. and that's because what do you call it? We take, wait, why is this guy not moving? Oh, it's not my turn. Blah. But yeah. But yeah, we did talk about it. Because right now we have gotten no further than we have in any stream before.
Oh, shit. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Oh my...
Yes, we can.
What the
What?
My
What happened?
TV just went out and my light keeps on like flickering. Like not even. Come look at the camera on the damn stream. I feel like my freaking thing's gonna explode.
Pause the game then.
Hold on.
Pause your game. Just come
I
on.
can't even see the TV.
I
the
see
TV
that.
actually turned off.
Oh, I see that. You're having a power surge, it looks like.
Blow up.
My PS4 is still on. James, don't wish it blows up. I don't want glass in my eyes.
I don't know what that is.
But,
I see that
my
happening
TV
in your
turned
stream.
Off, so
Also, real quick seizure warning for your own stream chat, because that is flashing lights.
That's a good song.
The aliens have... Wait. Prime, you there?
No, he left.
Whoa, I think Prime's power just died.
So,
Well, now we have no choice. But
Right.
there's a problem with this. It's on his turn.
shit, so what's gonna happen?
As he moved his units, we can't do anything else. We have to quit now.
I'll
So
quit first.
you quit right now. Because we have to stay where he's at. That's the only
Hold
way
on,
to do
Pride's
this.
gone then.
Yeah, answer it, because I don't know what happened. I'm gonna put a like on his stream, but that was weird.
Hold on. Before I
Answer
look
it.
out. Come on, come on, come on. Hey. Rhyme, what are you doing?
The power just went out.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I
know.
thought. That was a huge power surge, is what that was.
Yeah, we could kind of gather.
Yeah, alright, well, I guess that's decided it for us.
Look, Fake decided you need sleep.
Tam King went, nah, it's the aliens. They be here now, bro.
Will come back
I
on
mean,
with this
maybe.
now, or I don't know how long it's gonna take.
Yeah.
I don't think that would be funny if it wasn't aliens, but I don't like. I would love
His
that.
voice sounds much different on this.
Well,
This is a phone.
because my phone.
Also, shout out to Prime, everybody. Show him some love.
I'll let you know if it's on.
That's fine, Prime.
That's fine.
It's fine.
If y'all can hear him in
I
the
think you
background.
need sleep more than anything.
Yeah.
No,
Get some sleep.
Would you like to see a spider crawl up my wall?
Mmm.
Yeah, didn't go like that.
But yeah. Oh man.
There's a spider here. Come here, little buddy. Oh, it
That would
fell
be
and
fun.
died.
I'd be like, Prime's being returning to his people. And it's like it's just, but Tam King said, nah, it's aliens. They'd be here.
Yeah. So
Uh,
stream editor. So yeah, you witness me here. You haven't.
I will say, all jokes aside, I don't want to talk too much about it on the stream because there's been too many jokes made about it as far as something that's happening over in my country. I will say, not aliens. I want to specify this. Not aliens. But I will say that now that where I live, they have officially said that not all UFO videos are fake anymore. And you have to go to the government site, like our actual U.S. government site, to see the official ones, which most are military videos, anyways. That are older videos that are way past anything that would like breach national security or something like that. That doesn't mean aliens or anything by any means. Could be just experimental aircraft and all that. But I do appreciate that we're finally at a point that we can kind of be like, well, how are we ever going to know if another country has made a super badass like new aircraft if we ignore the videos in altogether? Because like I said, I'm not even going to say it's aliens. It could be just experimental shit that some other country has made. But if we keep saying it's all fake in general and just relate it to aliens automatically, we're never going to know that. Which media doesn't help with that.
It really doesn't.
But yeah, and that's what I said, and that's the most likely thing, Tam King. They weren't able to confirm who or what it was still, but they have been a lot more honest in the release about all of this. But at least they were able to tell us, yes, UFOs do exist. They're not going to say it's aliens by any means unless they have proof. But they are now prepping for anything that could be possible. We're at that point in society where no proof is just as, not like actual proof, but no proof still means you still need to be prepared. And I think that's what more of this is about. It's about just being prepared against the unknown, more than anything. But so many people have been making jokes, sadly, about it on YouTubes and stuff, and that's kind of sad because, like I said, they're trying to tie it too much to aliens. When the government didn't even say that's what they were saying. All this is that UFOs are real. That's all it is. No, not a confirmation of this or confirmation of that. But it's just baffling to see how many people ragged on it, and where I'm like, guys, this doesn't help.
No, it doesn't.
Like, this does not help us figure out what it actually is, even if it turns out to be just another contraption from another country. How are we ever going to know if we keep ragging on it and saying it's not real in general? So, and that's why I see. Let's see, the reason the military is releasing this is likely they want funding from Congress. Probably. I'll agree with that too, because of what's going on in the world. Scare Congress that Russia / China is flying drones. And to be honest, the fact that they're real could be true. That could be happening, and it could be just experimental drones flying over us. Now, I do agree that that's also part of what you said. It's probably slightly to get a little more funding as well. I say slightly or a little more funding, like millions of dollars, maybe billions, depending on the taxing and all that and what they're gonna do with it. USA does the same. They do. But ours are recognizable. That's the part that gets me about the UFO thing. That even if it is to get more funding, the existence is still there. That's the part that I want people to kind of pay attention to. That whether it be just another country or whatever, or even if it does turn out to be something more, the only way to get past something is to acknowledge it. At least to acknowledge its validity and being real. After that, the rest doesn't matter. Whatever happens is whatever happens. But you can't get knowledge if you ignore it. So, but yeah, I do agree with you though. That but all the countries do use drones and all that and do flybys and over each other's territory. Britain does it, we do it, Russia does it, China does it.
Exactly.
Everybody does it. That's why but if there is an experimental new device being developed by a country that isn't being totally forthcoming, we do need to at least acknowledge the legitimacy of UFOs. Because if that in its own is dangerous. Because who's to say another country won't come up with something like that and use it against another country? Just like when the nuke was first made. So, it's very scary. It's very scary. Let's see. Part of USA / Russia's agreement allows for each other to use drones to keep tabs on each other. Each other nukes. Yeah. Yep. This was to avoid war after the U-2 was shot down. Yep. I agree. No, I that part I do know about. Like I said, that's why we need to acknowledge UFOs, even as a fact of this might be an experimental technology. And that's it. Because if we don't, I mean, what if it is something from Russia or China or whatever, or one of the other countries? I'd rather us know about it than not know. Because we know what happened in World War II when everything hit off, because everyone just got to that tension point, right?
Yes.
Really don't need that again. So, although that agreement was only for off-the-shelf drones, not experimental tech, exactly. But I'm sure military has bent that agreement a bit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the militaries have bent that agreement. Mine, yours, James's, everybody's. I'm pretty sure all of them have done it to a certain extent. No one's totally innocent. But, like I said, I'm just happy that the acknowledgement of this has happened. Because no matter what it ends up being, we know it's a thing. It also speaks a lot that even if it turns out to be human technology, that means we're more advanced than people give us credit for.
Yeah, it's a vice of the rebel beginning. Wrong because you can lose your MC-80 if you don't.
So, but yeah. Oh yeah, she's giving you tips for your startup. But yeah, that being said, I just wanted to touch on that subject because you reminded me of it, Tam King, when we made the joke about Prime getting abducted by aliens. He's going back to his people.
I wonder what he actually is doing. Yeah,
my guess is China. Yeah, I could see that. They would be the most likely to develop it, other than Russia. But because China has such already big manufacturing abilities, I could see that. I can see that, Tam King. That's probably the most believable one there is.
Bombers. Ah, I see. Interesting. So I need to protect it at all costs. Got it. Kill it as fast as I can.
So yeah, that could be true. That could be very much the case.
Yeah. I really can't wait to get it though. Invasion console, but
let's see. Russia has no reason to fly high-tech stuff, whereas China wants to show off and has. Yeah. Well, I mean, the beast is getting bigger. I don't know if you heard about this because you don't live here. I hope you know that I'm gonna say hashtag leader decided to cut ties with China, and now they're making trade deals with cut ties with China in certain areas over here.
An actual thing.
I don't know if y'all have heard officially about this yet. This only happened a few days ago. I don't know if it was official sooner than that. But it was released to the public in an announcement for us only a week to a few days ago. I don't know the exact when. But this has caused China to want to start making trade deals with Russia, which just worries me a bit. Because if those two do end up working together, then, and me and James kind of talked about this, that could create tension we don't need right now.
Yeah.
Because Britain isn't gonna like that. And USA ain't gonna like that.
We're helping y'all lot fight over in the Eastern Europe.
Well, that's the irony in this is that there's war technically going on everywhere, just smaller scale wars, but they're still wars. So, but a big WW, if they joined forces, that could give the catalyst to just light everything on fire. And that's the biggest thing that scares me about the future, and with everything happening and how many changes are going on in the world, no matter where you live, even in Russia and China, it's just that scares me the most on the people's level, no matter where you live, because like, the people who get affected the most are the regular people in every country, not the governments. So, it's just sad. Let's see, it's likely they stole off USA, more than likely, and rubbing it in their face. Yeah, I keep tabs on a lot of the latest news like that. No, Biden just let Putin build his gas pipe. Putin needs the cash. I like that. Putin needs the cash. He wouldn't jeopardize that anytime soon, in my opinion. Well, no, I'm talking about telecommunications. We cut out an entire telecommunication company that was based in China that had companies here. Now, that's not a big deal, by the way. That is not a big deal. That doesn't mean anything. It just means I do feel like USA and China are kind of poking at each other hard now. And if China ever turns the other direction away from us totally, this could spark something a little bit hard.
Yeah.
Just because of the tension between us and China. As a government. I don't know about as a people. To be honest, the people in China are treated pretty horribly. So I don't think they really support their government, to be honest. But as far as the government is concerned, yeah. Yeah, Chinese businesses are a threat. Yeah, and that's kind of what I think he was doing that for. But yeah, no, the pipeline thing I totally get. That's legit. I agree with you wholeheartedly on that one, Tam King. I like how you put it. Putin needs that cash. Oh, that was good. But yeah, I agree, Tam King. That. Like I said, it doesn't mean nothing that he did that other than what you said. They are ruled by the CCP and follow their rules and agendas. Yeah. China is a pretty rough place to live in directly, from what little I've heard from people who have left. Not people I know, like videos, people coming out and talking about what's going on in China, the oppression that the people, like, especially media. Media is super, which I think that's what that is, right? CCP? I can't remember what it stands for. But the media is so botched in China. That's also, and inadvertently, that's why we saw even video games are affected. Inadvertently, that's why what happened to Blizzard happened. Because they had dealings with a Chinese company, and when certain things happened, that company said, you either do this or we'll pull our funding. And that, I'm like, oh. So, I would say, never mind, Ardot, me and you need to team up because we have legit worse starts. We do, but we're the better players, Farseer. We can't do that to Prime and James. They will not. I may not know how to play X4 personally, because I've never played it myself, but I can tell you right now, I've seen enough videos that other than in practice, I will still have a better tactical understanding of that game than Prime and James would. We have to both take at least one of them. That makes it fair. If me and you were on the same team, it's not going to be fair. That is not going to be good. Likely won't be a full-scale war, but a skirmishing is almost inevitable. Yeah, I agree. If China make a grab for Taiwan, war is on. He said, and likely not full-scale. Oh, that's what you meant. Likely not full-scale, but skirmish. Yeah, which there's already a ton of those. I guess that's the best way you can put it, is skirmishes. There's already a ton of those in the world going on everywhere.
Yeah.
But we are handicapped enough. I don't think we are. Maybe in real life, but not in the game. Maybe in real life, but game-wise, no. Me and you would slaughter them. You know this. My already subterfuge brain, with your good tactics and ability to build proper fleets, they wouldn't stand a chance. No offense, James.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's like, because me and you play strategies quite often. They already got capital ships and can outproduce us. It's alright. I mean, I will say early game, if they ganked us early enough, they might beat us. Like, Prime and James might kill us, but if you and I get established and I'm able to get enough economy, or no, you boot, because here's what you could do, and this is why I think this would be cheating. You have the better economy than I do. So you help boost my economy a little bit, and I help boost you in the areas you don't have. And by doing that would make us grow so fast, even from no start. But who knows, war can escalate very quickly. It can. No, yeah, that's the same. That's, yeah. War can go from a small, just battle between two situations to, oh look, everyone in the world's involved. But if China pulls out a few big bones, it might not stop until it. I don't think they will. Here's the thing, one thing I don't think China would do. I don't think any of them are willing to do this. not Russia, not China, maybe North Korea. I can't vouch for that place. But as far as like China and them, I feel like because this would destroy them too, unless they just don't give a crud anymore, and they've gotten to that point where they just don't care. Because you have to have a certain mentality to start a tactical nuclear war. Because that's not going to end for nobody properly. All of us will be screwed. Every single place on the planet. And the planet itself. For so long. So... yeah, well, yeah, I guess I could say if they used it in Navy, but even then, Tim King, if the bomb is big enough, it would cause tsunamis. And tsunamis would take out big cities that are on the coast if the bomb is big enough. Depends on how big a bomb we're talking. Like, we're talking tactical nuke level or something close to that. Even in the water, that tsunami's gonna be so damn big. So, all the coastal cities would be screwed. Like, the radiation will start damaging the part of the ocean it hits, which may spread the poison if the fish spread across. There's so many, there's so many things that come with nuking something. That's why it's not technically supposed to be used. Because much like nerve gas, or the Geneva Convention says no biological weapons, although I have a hunch about that one, and that we don't totally follow that either. But anyways, we're not going to talk about that. Either way, biological and nuclear have an effect that no other weapon has. On the environment, on the people, on the area, on whatever it hits. So, tactical nukes come in a lot of sizes. Few small yield nukes, small yield. That's true, but smaller... You know how powerful a small one is now? As we grow in a society, we keep making our boom bigger. Like, kind of like, we have a James mentality. We want to see the bigger boom.
I think my mentality is trying to tell me something.
I mean, maybe. I mean, like I said, if China's desperate enough, they probably would resort to doing that. I just feel, but I don't know, I just feel like that's not realistic enough, even for them, to resort to that. Unless they were, like, literally losing the war altogether, then things get a little different. Because when you're backed into a corner, and so it's like, yeah, I mean, I could see them if it's tactically beneficial, sure. But I just feel like if it's too early in the war... If a war started of some sort, bigger than a smaller skirmish, I don't know. It really depends on who takes whose side, who does this, who does. There's too many factors that go into it.
There is.
But money wise and just resource wise, and the threat of having it dropped on them, because here's the thing that I also think China's going to probably consider. Unless they're willing to drop it on our land, you do realize the first real person to nuke someone was us.
Yeah.
And we nuked Japan directly. Yeah. So I feel like if China nuked us, even in the sea, there's gonna be two big-ass bombers heading for China. So, it's why I don't see China doing that. Because that kills them more than us. Because if they drop it in the ocean, and that does enough significant damage to be warranted that they used a nuclear tactical strike, America's not going to do it in the ocean. They will show them the same thing they showed Japan, and that's sad to say, but I wouldn't put it past my country. I legit wouldn't. And as long as they let Russia know this is only on China, Russia may let that happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know. They have small yield nukes for the use of taking out smaller targets like ship formations and battle groups. That's true. I know what you're talking about. I don't know. It's just the repercussions. That's all. It's like the payback Because America doesn't, that's the one thing we do have a problem with. And me being here, I can vouch for this. We have a huge pride issue. Like, our pride is probably the biggest pride in the country, except maybe Russia? Like, or the world, not country, in the world. So, I don't know. If China does it, then sure, I guess, but just careful, China. My take is there will be a Navy battle. Small nukes get used. USA will drop one on China's Navy, and the world will de-escalate it back down. Maybe. That's what I'm saying. Maybe it'll just be... But here's the thing about America is, like I said, they're going to hit back twice as hard. So let's say one fleet gets taken out. This is just an example. This is not an exact number. Let's say one U.S. fleet gets taken out by a tactical strike. 4 fleets are probably going to die from China. So, if not more. Like I said, we don't like being poked. That is the one thing, and anyone who's ever tried to fight us in a war knows this. Once you poke the beast, that beast is biting your head off. So, I don't know. As long as they don't target a city, USA won't attack any cities. Yeah, they probably won't. But they'll definitely put the fear of the sun in them. That's all I'll say. I do hope we have learned. I will say that. In our own defense, I hope we don't drop it on a city if that happens. Because then it would show we have learned nothing since World War II. And I'm talking about us, not China. Like, that would mean we have learned nothing as a country. Okay, hold on. I will say, yeah, he is far left. You are right, Damn King. He is definitely far left. But take it from someone who knows our politicians. If there's enough money on the line and enough lost resources, it doesn't matter which party it is. America's biggest thing is its money. And those ships and that fleet cost us a lot of money. You heard of banker's money, no matter he's Democrat or Republican. He's going to hit you back. That's just money in general, when it comes to where we live. Money controls all in this country. You mess with a dude's money, you're probably going to get destroyed faster than any criminal act, anything you could do that's criminal in this country. You take someone's money, you're probably going to lose the most. So, y'all probably only get to see certain pieces. Like I said, when you live in the country, you get to see more of a perspective of what's actually going on. I don't trust either side, whether it be left or right. Because me being someone who lives here, neither side benefits the actual populace that lives here. That's a big discussion for another stream. We'll have to probably leave it at that for that one, but just take it from, as someone who lives here, not everything you see is as cut and dry, because America is one of also the other biggest ones about not being totally honest with everybody. Ask Britain.
Exactly.
Like, even Britain sometimes don't trust us totally, and to be honest, that's fair. So, now, I agree with you there, Tam King. I feel like it would have happened immediately if the other side had been in charge. I feel like it would happen sooner, but no matter which side it is, if we were to be directly attacked, there's going to be a repercussion. Because the way the American society sees it, and as a civilian level, if our president didn't retaliate, he'd be impeached next week. Because when it comes to war, Americans don't like their families being at war. Even though sometimes it's needed, depending on the situation, and keeping the balance like we're talking about and all that. If a fleet of a bunch of people's families is destroyed by a tactical strike, the entire country is going to demand he does something about it, or he will no longer be president.
Yeah.
This country's this is why I wish you could visit here, Tam King, because you need to see, like, it's not just the right side. This whole country's got a huge ego. Like a huge ego. Oh no, all nations have the right to defense, but I'm just saying, like, he wouldn't have no say, like, no matter which side he was from. And Farseer, I forgot. Yeah, and Farseer mentioned America had a Democratic president during World War I and World War II, not a Republican.
Yeah.
So, but is it really defense if you're over in their territory? Now that's different. But this is the last thing I need to say, because this might touch some hairs on some people that live where I live, and what I mean, like, the country. So this is the last thing I have to say, but I agree with you, Tam King. Yes, you are right. If you are flexing in someone else's territory with your navy and it gets striked, that is not defense. That is, you got attacked because you were threatening another country. But America doesn't see it like that. And that's where I kind of have to end it, because that's where my agreement with my country kind of ends. Because I agree with you wholeheartedly, Tam King. That is not defense. But what I'm trying to get across to you is that's not how we think. Well, I don't think like that. I think like you do when it comes to that. But as far as the regular American populace, they don't think like that. They're going to see that as, oh, you attacked our fleet, how dare you? That's literally what it's going to be taken as the current state of our country is. Especially with all the, and I hate to say it, even though this is a meme, it's true, especially with all the Karen stuff and all the other bull crud going on over here. Our society is super fractured here in America. Very fractured. And so, that's why I don't see us handling that properly. It's going to be more of on our side that'll probably be the major issue if anything bigger happens, because of what you said. And us kind of flexing. Which will get the fleet attacked, because it's in their territory, not ours. So, and that will be used as an excuse. Oh, China attacked us, we're going to go to war with China, blah, 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 blah. That's how America thinks. Like, and that's always been my issue with my military. There's always been a ton of tactical problems, and us putting our soldiers in situations, in certain situations, depends on what we're talking about. In this case, that is not necessary. The flexing. I'm not for or against it. China does need to show off force, or they would run amok. Let's see. I think it autocorrect. I think
yeah,
you meant
auto would be left alone, but I would be trapped with auto. Would need to
hold
find.
on. Yeah, I can see USA provoking them so they can say we just defending ourselves. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's the saddest thing that I said. Like I said, I don't agree with it on my own area and where I live and the country I live in. That's putting our soldiers in risk that, for money purposes, that they should not be in. Because war, in a way, does make money to a certain extent. For certain peoples. Not for the country as a whole, for either side, but for the richest sides of each country, they both will make something out of that. Which is sad. Till one loses. But yeah, it's sad. I don't know. Like I said, that's all you can really go with, is just hope it don't get to that point. That's all we can really hope. It's likely, but just hope it don't. Or hope it don't get worse than whatever it gets to. It's probably even the better option. But yeah, And see, and don't forget about the huge tension between China and India as well. Yeah, like I said, there's an eerie similarity in the world right now.
We might have to
like
deal with that with India because we are part of diplomatic with Indians.
Yeah, I know that, but you get my point, James. There's a weird eerie similarity happening like in World War II.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of weird things separating and going in different directions now, forming their own factions, doing this, doing that, and yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, sadly, Warhawks in all nations like to use war to make cash and steal resources. Yep. That is exactly what it is. Ah, it's sad. That's probably the best way I've ever heard someone put it. Let's see, and Farseer said, we don't need a future YouTube video called The Fallen of World War III. Oh, man. But, yeah. But, alright, let's end that subject. We've talked about it enough. We've covered all the bases, so no need to continue it on anymore. But yeah, I do agree though. It's gonna be a weird next 20 years. No matter what happens. So we shall see. But this is a joke, by the way, before I say this, but my money's still on aliens intervene and, like, say, hey, bruh, you stop this or we invade you all. And then we're like, oh, looks at each other, maybe we should stop. Or Siren Head. I would love Siren Head. That sounds weird. Me and Prime talked about that. Like, a Siren Head, if any of mythological monster existed, half the world's problems would disappear. Because humanity would have a bigger threat. As a whole.
Yeah.
That they could unite on. So. Arna, you know what I can do to Venators, right? What's up, Farseer? What's up? Or Xenos. That's why I make the joke all the time. I'm gonna make me some Xenos. Just watch. Yeah, and that's why I said, that's why I make the joke about Xenomorphs all the time. Like, guys, I'm gonna make me a Xenomorph army. Just you wait. Just you wait.
My sounds
it's a joke, of course. It's a joke, of course, but you know, in all actuality, I mean, Tam King is right. As far as mass, the only thing I could see that's a mythological creature that would bring us together is if dragons still existed. Like, legit, like, everywhere. Because it would have to be something that could be everywhere, like Siren Head, and all that. It would have to be aliens, specifically xenomorphs, specifically. Because a xenomorph or a hive mind would unite a species the fastest. Because that thing is going to hit everywhere all at once. And that's going to make us have to either work together or die together. Wasn't it Nixon that made that famous speech about a threat from the outside the earth would unite us all? I think it was. Was it Nixon? It might have been. All the conspiracy theories used it as a confirmation of aliens were real and already here. Wasn't that during... Wait, was that back in the 50s? Was that during the time that hoax radio thing happened? Which created the War of the Worlds movie? Because there was a huge radio hoax years ago in the United States that we had... I wonder if it was during that same time. That we had... That scared so many people. Because back then, in the 50s, we didn't know whether that was real or not. So... But that's hilarious. I wonder if that's what somewhat brought that on. Or I can't remember when Nixon served. My brain. some things I remember in detail, others not so much. But yeah, I mean that sounds like that sounds like the same thing that kind of like that happened. Yeah, the War of the Worlds, mass panic. Yeah. So that is what probably sparked that to a certain extent. But yeah, it's the same difference. It's people will. That's the sad thing about anything. People will take advantage of something and use it, even if it's real or not. But he was right, though. Even though he wasn't saying aliens were real at the time, I will say, even though Nixon had his other issues, Nixon did speak the truth on that. If we had an outside threat of this world that came from out of this world, instantaneous change in this planet. This planet would pick itself up so darn fast because it would do it out of survival, much like humans are good at anyways. Once they're backed into a corner, they immediately change who they are. That's kind of the same principle. But yeah, that was a weird hoax back in the day. But yeah, I agree with that statement though. But alright guys, we should wrap it up here. Me and James have been sitting here chatting and chilling. Since I decided to chat for a little bit since Prime lost his power and we weren't able to continue like we were, so. But it was nice talking to you guys as always. Always enjoy talking to you guys. I can give the Villagers ISD-1 weapons? What? Okay, I'm gonna have to kill Prime. If we ever play this, I'm killing Prime. I'm going after Prime first. I'm not letting you do that. You're not gonna make Villagers have freaking Star Destroyer cannons. That sounds broken. I will kill Prime before you can get him. I'll take them for myself. I won't be able to put ISD guns, but at least you won't have them. Makes you wonder why someone hasn't done a fake alien invasion to force the agenda. Ooh. Sometimes I think they tried that with the crop circle. Sometimes I think crop circle hoax were trying to do that, but I feel like you would need to legit fake one, like you say. I agree with that. That'd be interesting. If they could make it real and... Oh, goodness. People would be so pissed, but to be honest, the long-run benefits... So much better. But, let's see. Also, I figured out how to do covert tactics in X4. I think that's what it meant to say, but it auto-corrected. Or to convey tactics? I'm not sure. Could be either convey or covert. Fun chat, y'all. Have a good one. You too, Cam King. Thanks for chatting and chilling, and you too, Farseer. And let me check chat, because I'm pretty sure Bob was in here earlier. Oh, my brain. Shout out to Ultimate Gaming, Bob, Farseer, Prime, he was in the chat. Also, for anyone who wants to look up what me and Tam King were talking about the UFO thing, hashtag, this Prime, for a brief second, did put the link into the chat, if you want to look it up yourself. So, I don't know if y'all can see it if you're overseas. I would imagine you can, because it's internet. But I don't know how USA handles that. So, and since it's a public, I think it is a public domain, still, to a certain extent. So, you should still be able to see it if you want to see it from anywhere that you are. Because there's nothing incriminating in it. They even talked about that. Like, there's not going to be anything in it that's going to give any secrets away or anything. So, it's still safe and abides by national security. But yeah, shout out to Prime, and if you want to check out that link in the chat, and to Ultimate Gaming Bob and everyone, and Darius for coming in, even though you only came in there to try to ruin Farseer's strategy. And also big shout outs to Gaming Prime stream, if you want to check it out from his perspective, as the dwarf. Didn't he pick the dwarves?
I don't know who he picked.
I forgot who he was picking. I think it was the dwarves. If you want to check it out from his pick, the vids are all over YouTube anyway. They are. You can check on YouTube, but just in case anyone wanted a official place to go to, you know how some people are like, well, those are probably not real because they're on YouTube as well. That's why I do that. But
yeah, he's picked
I
the
agree,
dwarves.
They are on YouTube.
But the unexpected he's the dwarves.
They are on YouTube. There's only a couple. There's only a certain section that's not, and most of those are jet pilot videos, because they wouldn't allow flight in cams probably on YouTube unless the pilot was retired, and even then, depending on the circumstance. So, but yes, they are mostly on YouTube. Let's see. And I can improve relations with the faction that has them and buy the blueprint. Nah, I'll kill that faction too. I will keep you from getting that Farseer. You're not having no ISD weapons and no freaking vinegars. Oh man. Freaking carrier with big ass battleship guns. Yeah. Sounds like Japan. No, I'm just kidding. Although America has them too, but but that's great. That is great. Good job, Farseer. I'm not letting you have them. I don't know. I can't say that. I've never personally played it. Only seen X4. I don't even know if I'd be good enough to even pull something like that off. But you need that faction for James. Well, then I'll make him friendly with me and make him hate you. I'll use my subterfuge strategy that I'm good with. That way James gets them for the rebels. Then he can carry... wait, can you carry X-Wings in a Venator? I hope so, because that'd be super broken as well. That'd be amazing. But, alright guys. Peace and love to you all. Like I said, big shout out to Gaming Prime if you want to check it out from the Dwarf's perspective. And a big shout out to James Army West 9 if you want to check it out from the Assembly's perspective with Herator. And you've already seen this portion, if you're already here, the Celestial Kings. I call them that because it's Star Kings with Celestial.
I was asking, here's the thing, before I asked that, I kind of knew where you were. Before I said, do you know what if you mean first, I kind of gathered where you were.
So you saw a weird formation of red, didn't you?
No. I just saw one red move from one spot to the other on your turn. I'm like, yeah, that's Ardot. And as soon as I came across Cannibal Forest, I'm like, didn't you mention that earlier? But yeah.
You're like, uh-oh.
I realised where I was, and I realised it wasn't my turn, and I ran out of points. I'm like, I should have waited.
Ooh, interesting, Farseer. I see what you're doing. I'll figure out a way. Don't worry, Farseer. If there's one thing I'm good at strategy games, is getting someone who loves someone to hate them. But, like I said, there's a certain strategy I am, even when I'm not blitzkrieging or using orc tactics or horde-based strategies, I'm a very much subterfuge builder. But also I can temporarily improve relations with the New Republic and get X-Wings. We'll stop you, Farseer. We'll stop you. No, but anyways, guys, peace and love to you all as always, guys, and I hope you all enjoyed this randomly, it wasn't brief, normal length Planetfall stream, because Prime's power literally overloaded or something happened and power went out. So, once again, big shout out to him, and I will see, tomorrow's Monday. Yes, good. Tuesday is going to be a special stream later that day, by the way. It won't be till my 4:30, and James's 9:30.
Yes.
That will be Tuesday. We will be not doing our normal single player thing that day for a very specific reason. All I'll say is the Bread Knight is on his way.
The Bread Knight.
People will fear the Bread Knight. I haven't forgot that challenge, Farseer.
Actually, Farseer, what challenge would you like to give me on that game? I'm actually I want to make this a bit more difficult for myself. I want Farseer, give me a challenge right now or tomorrow if you can. Whenever you want, give me a challenge to what to do in that game. Because I was amazing.
But on that final note, yes. Yeah, send it to him on his Discord if you want to. And or on mine, whichever.
You'll find
and
me.
just let him know if you want him to do a challenge for this game I'm talking about. That like I said, I haven't forgotten, and now I've given it a name.
So you're inbred,
I
I see.
will legit create the Bread Knight.
And your faction will be called
Unless
the
they took
Inbred.
it out, then I'll be sad.
No, your
But-
faction's called the Inbred, or not.
The Unbreaded.
No, it's the Inbreaded.
Oh, that's even worse.
Gonna have to think about it. You just think about it, Barcy, and just let me know in my either I'm on my Discord or in Anos or wherever.
Right?
Also,
But
Barcy,
alright, guys. Oh,
good. Yes, before you end it, Barcy, you must check out tomorrow. About the torches,
Yeah.
I need to be lit more. I need my soul
Oh,
to
you
turn
did-
dark.
oh, I was gonna say, you're doing the horrible thing tomorrow, aren't you?
I'm doing. It's actually not that bad. I kind of like it. You see how I kind
that
of
makes
like it.
sense.
I kind of
You
like
seem
it.
like someone who would enjoy the pain. No, I'm just kidding.
It's not the
And who
pain.
said the other man? And who said the other Mandalorians hate me?
I did.
No, but
Fight me.
I'll kill him. No,
Bring it.
no, that's just my answer now to all of it. I'll take them out. They're not getting nowhere near. I don't know. I don't. Like I said, I've never got to play X4 myself, especially modded versions. I've only seen it on streams, so I don't even probably have the skill to do any of that. But not yet. But oh well. And who said they like alone Mandalorians like you? I'll make them like me through chaos. No, all right. But I love you guys as always. Thank you for chilling and chatting. Shout out to all you guys. Like I said, special stream Tuesday, 4:30 at the latest. And tomorrow we're gonna be diving back into what I'm eager to dive back into. That's on Single Player Mondays. Which is gonna be exciting. We're gonna do our schedule a little bit more better this weekend. More better is not a word. We're gonna do our schedule way better this week, except for Tuesday. Like I said, Tuesday's special. But Wednesday, Thursday, and all that, all are gonna do what they were. Things that I keep forgetting are in the background because I've had to put 2 games on each day, and I've been writing the schedule down to make sure I can keep track of it. So, and not like 2 games a day, like they get swapped out every other week of that specific week. So, but tomorrow we're going to be doing one of the ones we haven't done as much lately, so. By I will use every trick in my book, so will I, whatever that would be in X4. Because like I said, personally I haven't played it. But yes, I expect you to do so. I'll probably lose, but I will fight until there's no one left. But I will be the striking fist of the long arm of the Emperor. Huh, I found my faction name. Ah, nice. That is a pretty cool name. Nice job, Farseer. And also, yeah, and shout out to you guys one last time. Peace and loves. I love you all. Bye!
Yes, as the power flickers away in Brian's bedroom and Arno screams into borrowing madness, I will be deeply into torturing myself very much tomorrow. So yes, shout out to Brian, unfortunately, for his power. Give him a love. Tell him pay your power bills on time, and he'll be better.
Power bill.
Hey man, he didn't pay his power bill. They're like, shut this boy down. But yeah, show him some love. Play Stavar. Sad I didn't actually get to use Stavar how I wanted to, but nah, it'd be fine. Yeah, shout out to Arlott. And play some Star Kings as Celestial. Because yeah, who wants to see tanky robots, which I would love. I might play them next, actually.
Star King Celestial is scary. Now that I know more about the Star Kings that I did not know, oh, I'm This is gonna be so trolly. Y'all are gonna hate fighting these guys.
Well, here's the thing. I want to do three streams. I want to do the Heretic. He will not have a. He will not have a Mon Calamari support. Nah, he would. He would. He would be dead. Yeah, because I want to do 3 streams. I want to do Assembly Heritor, now Celestial Star Kings, and the third one I've not decided yet. I'll have to play more Planetfall to decide what the third one is. I know the 2 I'm doing. I'm glad I'm doing this one. I'll do the other one, and then I want to do another one. I'll have to see, but yes. All I'm gonna say is, be careful. I may look stupid, and I probably am, but I'm not. But stupidity is my best friend because I can be deceptive with it.
Yeah, but your instincts are a lot higher.
Which is the problem. I will damage the Great Rebel ship to slow you down greatly. Well, I won't attack the Order then. Good luck. Does it mean to play that game?
I like how back and forth now. Like it's got the ability for all of us to play it, except me and Farseer, and we're already like.
Yeah, I really want to play it.
Man.
It was gonna be amazing, but you know, boy. Oh wait, oh crap! I won't be able to get that game till
Which game?
Friday.
Generation Zero, I assume.
That and Phoenix Rising.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting you still don't. I thought you already pre-ordered that.
No, I didn't. No, I haven't. I pre-ordered. No, here's what I bought when I got paid. Chivalry 2, like you asked. Warhammer. The
Stormgraf.
one we keep asking me about.
Yeah.
Then and I got. And that was it, because they cost most of my money.
Okay. Oh, well then I would say, even though I mean at this point, like I said, I do keep telling him we're gonna get it, which I already have it. I still think you need to get Phoenix first, because that's for your channel specifically.
Yeah.
So make sure if you can't get both.
Well, this week it's fine
don't
because we're doing, yeah, the Kiwi.
Well, that's true.
Give it a bid. I want to call it, Breaded Man 2.
Wait, the secret game. Don't say it out loud.
All right, Breaded Man 2.
Yeah, the Bread Knight, and the I don't know, the Dwarf Knight.
No. I mean, actually,
The Dwarf Archer?
No, what? No.
Actually, I don't know what you're gonna be.
Archers are foolish and
No.
forbidden, and they should burn into hell.
The Dwarf Hammerer. I don't know.
But you'll
Because
be a
you are
broken
gonna have a
horse and need
Warhammer.
repairs. So I will have 2.3 million.
Because I know you're gonna have a Warhammer. I can tell you right now. I saw how it plays. There's no way you're gonna resist playing that weapon.
I will find a way. You know? Yeah.
And you'll immediately go hammer built.
No, actually, no. Now my new war assembled, and now I know what I'm doing. I actually want to step away from the hammer.
I'm talking about in the secret game, James.
In the secret. Actually, I don't know. I want to. I really don't know. I really want to see. Actually, it depends what challenge party gives me as well.
Well, the challenge. I'm not talking about the challenge. Separately from the challenge. I mean, I'm still a knight. I'm still gonna be a Zweihander wielder. So,
I just piss off Prime by saying this. Swaha ha 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 ha.
But anyway, you should end it, James.
Bye, James. I can hijack a smaller fleet early games so I can get 3 dice. So start high risk, high reward. Alright, Farseer. Bye. And like I said, shout out to everyone who's joined Farseer, Time King, and Matharu, you bunny. And you will be hopping away to victory.